Hello, Austin. What's up? All right. Now I'm up and running. How you doing, Austin? Did you do the dishes tonight? You did the dishes? All right. Hello, Grizz. Gotta run to town. Be back when I get back. Well, that's the way it works. I'll be there when I get there. But I believe I'd drive instead of run. Well, got 6 people watching. Anybody want to come up? Let's throw a link in there. There's a link. Anybody want to come up? Sure would be glad to have you. Oh, haven't done much today. Went fishing today. I got 4 pieces of fish about like that from Captain D's. Then while I was at Vincennes, the gas was like 26, let's see, 26 cents cheaper. Hello, Raleigh. Come on up. That's a big change in about, I think, about 10 mile difference. You're still working. Okay. You're still at work. All right. Well, anyhow, I'm glad you come up on my chat. Austin, if you're still there, come on up. Four people watching. Got plenty of room up there on the panel. Somebody'd like to come up. I'm not coughing, but I like these cough drops. It's been a little cooler today. I think the high today has been 60. Let's see what it is now. If I can get it to open up. So it's 57 right now. And it's partly sunny. We got rain down in Oklahoma and Nebraska. Hello, Phil. Come on up, Phil, if you'd like to. Got plenty of room for you, Philip. Well, we're up to 6 people watching. Nope, down to 5. Hello, Stray. Come on up, Stray, and tell me a story. There comes Philip. There he is. Hello, Philip.
Hey, Kim.
How's the weather up there in Pennsylvania?
It's 42 degrees.
Oh, wow. You're a little cooler than I am. Tell a story. I was raised to tell the truth. Well, come up and tell me the truth then, Stray. Yeah, this morning we had a little frost on the garage out here. Hope it didn't kill nothing. I seen one of my irises has got a bloom starting to come out. My butterfly bush, the squirrel played havoc on it. It looks like it might come out of it. Hello, Brenda. Well, hello, Brenda. How you getting along? Did you get new teeth yet? Hello, Jerry. Loader man. Thumbs up, he says. I seen on the news, got them in March. How are you getting along with them? I seen on the news that we may have to have the third shot 12 months after the second one. We'll see. But you couldn't run fast enough to get me to take that Johnson and Johnson one. Hello, Brian. Come on up, Brian. A booster, yeah.
Hey, Brian.
A booster shot. I just wonder if we'll have to pay for that the booster shot. My insurance should cover it. I don't know. We'll wait and see. What do you think, Brian? Have you took any shots? Texas. What's good, everybody? Hello, June. I haven't heard from you for a long time. Took full vaccination and is, let's see, my brother took full vaccination and is in the hospital with COVID right now. Oh, I know. You want to keep putting your mask on. Out of 7 million shots. It's been a while. I'm usually busy or working. I got my first shot. Okay, June. I hope it all works out. I've had 2 shots. My wife Pam, she had the Moderna, and I had the Pfizer. Couldn't tell you one from the other. You see how shots made Biden walk up a flight of steps? Hey, I can't hardly walk up a set of steps, and I'm not as old as he is. But Trump can't even drink a glass of water. Okay. Well, I'm just lucky that that's the one that I got the pick of the draw. Well, thank you, Texas. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Philip, go ahead and say something if you'd like.
My favorite candy is Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, I like them. I've been eating these Hall's cough drops. Yep. 2 weeks. Hey, whatever you want to do, Brian. I got a chance to get it over with, so yep. Jack Daniels. Let's see what we've got here. Got 7 thumbs up. Stray, did you hear I went fishing today? Hey, that's up to you, Brian, but I don't think it's going to make any difference because it's going to be the same thing 6 to 12 months from now than what you're going to get today. Captain D's. Captain D's. It's like Long John's, but a lot better. I got 4 pieces of fish like that right there. Had to drive about 10 miles to get it. Gas was cheaper over there, though. About 26 cents cheaper per gallon over there than here. I just like Captain D's better. You know, it's your preference. So if Pam's home and she wants fish, I'll go through Long John's and then pull around and go through Captain D's, get mine. Went out of business in Georgia. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, June. Oh, I'll tell you what, I miss that old burger. I miss talking to you guys. Hello, Howie.
Hey, Food Force.
Food or Howie, how are you getting along without your teeth? But yeah, I'm glad I figured out how to get on Grizz's channel. Jerry, how have you been? You should see the other feller. I understand. I understand, Brian, but I didn't do that. I did not do that. That pretty well upset me too about Allie. And he hadn't been back. John, Stray. Yeah, I did. Well, sometimes you can't control what people's doing. That's right. That's right, Stray. Um, I don't know how to explain it. John just got carried away. I understand, Brian. I did not hold it against you. And Allie has been a longtime friend. I knew her for a long time. He just flipped her off and said bad things and wasn't good. Was not good, Hallie. He's welcome to come back, but he disrespected her. Yes, he did. He lives in Florida somewhere. I don't know his address. You go fly down there? There you go. I'm not mad at anybody, really. No, I don't know his address. Hello, RV. I'm doing great, Lucky. You got friends in low places. Grizz said he had to run to town. Hopefully he'll be back, come up on the panel. So, Philip, do you eat much ice cream?
Not really.
You don't like ice cream?
I still eat ice cream.
Okay. Lucky I seen them selling them turquoise necklaces on either QVC or Home Shopping. Look just like what you make. That's the same kind of ice cream I had tonight. Had peanuts in it, I guess. Rocky Road. I don't remember. Close to $100, but I don't know for sure. Going to the desert in 2 weeks, I found some old mines I want to explore. Well, be careful. Fried ice cream. I've heard of it, but how do they fry ice cream? Here, look at this. Look what I found on the side of the road here. There he is.
Hey, Kim.
Whoops.
Oops. How's it going, Kim? How you
Good.
enjoying being a bachelor?
I'm not too fond of it.
Yeah, you need your dishwasher back.
Well, I got a dishwasher in there. That's not a problem.
Yeah, but she's got to load it for you and unload it.
Well,
You know, a woman's got to know her place in the house.
Well, you know why they put that kick plate in a little further under the cabinet?
So they can get closer to the sink?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's a warm one today.
Not here.
It is here. It's about 70. It's not hot, but it's a warm one out in the sun.
Yeah. Well,
working on getting the garden ready.
Well, we had a little bit of frost this morning, and it's only got up to 60.
We had frost yesterday morning, but this morning it was about 40 degrees, 40, 42 this morning. What's up, Pumpkin?
I didn't say hi to Tim.
Okay.
Hi, Tim. I seen you in there.
What's that?
Tim's World.
Mm.
You see June Carden? I haven't seen June for quite a while.
We're gonna save these. I'm gonna send them up to OSD.
Okay.
Just so we'll get some words off of them.
Yeah.
Helps us.
Oh man. Yeah, I got the string pull arbor pretty much built. Just got to put the wire on it next.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Grizz brings all the evil with him. What'd you bring?
I don't know. That must have been Tim saying that, huh? He compliments me so much.
Stormy, how are you? So what you having for dinner tonight, Kim? Being that you're a bachelor? I went fishing tonight.
At Safeway, Thriftway?
Captain D's.
Oh, Captain D's. That sounds more like trolling with a commercial license.
It it kind of paid to go over there because gas was like 26 cents a gallon cheaper over there than
Oh,
here.
wow.
I mean, it wouldn't be worth driving there, but I went over there to get fish. We don't have any place here but McDonald's and Hardee's, you know.
You know, I ended up last night. I was a hypocrite. I was how do you put it? I was a bad influence to the nation. My wife went down. She goes down to the fair share where they had the food giveaways and stuff, and she came back with a big box of of processed cod. Now it's all raw, but it's fed meat all pressed together to make a patty,
Yeah.
square patties, and it's all breaded, ready to cook. It ain't cooked. And you know, but this is processed fish, you know, type of deal. It's like, I don't know. It's not anything that I'd buy, and I wouldn't even. If they gave that to me down a fair share, I wouldn't even take it. But anyway, being that my wife brought it on home, I cooked some on up, and that's what I had for dinner last night.
So did you deep fry it or bake it?
Fried it in the frying pan. It
Right.
wasn't deep fried, but there was plenty of oil with it.
Okay. Got you.
It weren't bad, but I tell you what, I like either my kokanee or trout out of the lake better, and I prefer the steelhead and the salmon from around here.
Well, I won't dispute you on that because that steelhead that you cooked for me was delicious.
Oh yeah, it's about time of year we're going to be getting some more here pretty soon.
But it's a little bit too far to drive to eat that.
Yeah, but there's airplanes. Yeah, that steelhead is really good.
It's kind of like a salmon, Brian.
Oh, steelhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're similar to a salmon. The meat's lighter. It's still pinkish, but it's a lighter color pink. So salmon's a seagoing trout. I mean, I'm sorry, steelhead is a seagoing trout. Man, I forgot to grab a cup of coffee before I sat down.
Oh, you better go get you one.
Yeah, I better go get her. I'll be right back. Ugh.
I'll tell you what. When I went to see him, it's been a couple of years, but he cooked it on the fire. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, yeah. Them pistachios give you the musties.
Must you have some more?
Huh?
Must you have some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them pistachios. They're good nuts.
But I'm kind of leery about them nuts.
Especially if they come from the Bay Area.
No, I got that diverticulitis.
That.
Huh?
What's that?
Where your colon has ports, you might have a nut stick in one of them ports and then get infected.
Hmm.
Yeah, if it's free, it's for me. You got that right, Tim. And I only had trouble one time, but I'm kind of leery about it. I'll eat nuts once in a while, but boy, I make sure to chew them up good. But Pam had made some peanut salad, and I eat too much of it. Hello, Lucky.
Hello, everybody. I'm just sitting here this evening.
Well, I'm gonna get ready for Iron Dog's live stream. We'll catch you later there, Kim.
Well, you don't have to run off because Lucky come on here.
No, he's getting ready to go live. I always enjoy this live stream. We'll catch you later.
Okay, Grizz.
Oh, well. I should have stayed off some more. I went
Oh,
over
you're
to watch
fine.
it. I'm sitting there playing these beads. I ain't been doing much. Been shopping. That's about it.
Hello, Brad. Come up.
Let me see if I can get to the chat. Let's see.
Did you get chat popped out?
I'm trying to see if I can get to it. Oh, I think I did. I ain't sure, but I got to something.
Well, you need to get it on the YouTube part of it.
Well, I used my computer or one of my laptops or my tablet or something, but this phone, the only way you can do that is you can't watch one or watch the other. You got a choice.
Okay.
You
Not
watch
very.
people on.
I'm not
Go ahead.
phone savvy.
Oh, I use the hell out of the phone. I've looked quite a bit. But I put all my comments on to be reviewed, and then I put let's see, and I ain't had no more trouble with nasty pictures or nasty comments. And then I took my thumbs up and thumbs down and hid them. The trolls are just having a hell of a time trying to get to me.
Here comes Brad.
Well,
Hey
let's see.
guys,
Hello, Brad.
how are
Hello,
you?
Brad.
How are you, Lucky?
No, I'm doing just fine. Like I said, I put all my chats on private for it to be reviewed first. And then I got people to put nasty comments on the channel. Always putting vulgar pictures of what I didn't like.
Right.
Oh, I pretty well knew who it was. I pissed him off a long time ago. But hey, I've been noted for that.
Hey Brian, it should be on your SIM card for that camera. If not, you'll have to go into settings on it, Brian, and see if there's something in there. I blocked you, did I, Tim? I'm sorry, man. It was all a mistake. So how you been, Kim?
Really good. Really good.
Awesome.
You guys planted a garden this year?
I'm gonna, but I think I'm gonna do it inside the house in my grow room.
Oh, I planted about 6 onions. That's about
And
all I
that'll give you a
planted.
lot of onions, though, Lucky.
I love onions, and I like my trouble with my refrigerator when I buy like the little green onions, and time I get ready to want some green onion shies on top of my eggs or something, the damn things are dried up. So I decided I'd just grow my own, and I went and bought some regular onions and stuck them in the ground, just ones you buy in the store. And every time they come up good shies, I just cut them off and eat them. But they dry out in the refrigerator. I mean, I can't have them 2 days, and that frost-free refrigerator will just dry them up. Now, if you want to keep onions, you need one of them old refrigerators that ain't frost-free. Because anything you put fruit and vegetables in a frost-free refrigerator, it ruins them.
Okay, Lucky, what if you put them in a plastic bag?
They're mold. I've
Well,
tried.
you can't leave them that long, but
Well, I mean, it's just like mushrooms or something like that. They'll dry up and be like a hard little rock.
Yeah.
And I've even tried. Once you tear open the package, and you ain't gonna eat a whole damn box of mushrooms, 4 or 5 mushrooms in a egg salad or something. But the rest of them just dry up. So I went and bought me an old refrigerator. It's got you have to defrost, and I stick my vegetables in it, and it works fine. They'll last 2 weeks in there.
Cool. That's good to know.
Yeah,
Remember these things,
frost-free.
Tim?
Oh, what you got there? New
The
York.
York
Patty. I
peppermint
like it.
patty.
oh yeah.
Remember the ones that you about the size of a hockey puck, Kim?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get.
These
I'm
are the
trying
ones
to
we
reach
get
for
now.
it.
They're about a little bit bigger than a quarter.
Yeah.
Is that all you get?
Mom used to eat
Wow.
boxes of them, eh?
They're good for you, actually. Men, it's good for you. Cleans out your system. It does.
Yeah, have a
Nice.
look at that, Brian.
Unless you're diabetic.
Well, you ain't supposed to have the sugar in it, but just like mint leaves, you can drink mint tea, and it'll clean your system. That's good for you.
Yep.
Nobody
Yeah,
grows
Brian,
mint
once you
anymore.
put your SIM card into your computer, you'll be able to find you just bring up your SIM card on the card itself, and it'll bring up your videos, and they're all right in there, man.
I make a video every day. Somebody said I made too damn many videos.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I made
you
3.
can't make too many.
I made 3 today.
You can't make too many.
I made one with eggs, mushrooms, and pepper jack cheese and onions and ham. I called it
sounds
Eye of
good.
Luke, Tongue of Bat, and Ear of Frog.
There you go. Sounds good to me. Hey,
And
June,
then
how
I-
are you? Hope everything's good. I haven't seen you in a while, June.
No, haven't seen her for quite a while.
Yeah, I'm glad she's all right.
There you go. June says, keep them coming, RV.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you, June. I went over to see the chat now. Thank you. Oh, I get bored here, and I mean, and so I just make a video.
Yeah.
That'd
my
be cool,
granddaughter-
Brian.
My granddaughter's selling the jewelry.
Well,
Nice.
you know, a
How's she
person's
doing
got
on
a
that, bud?
choice. They can watch it or not.
Yeah, I don't care. I make one for the kids in the morning when I take my medicine because they say, "Oh, he never takes his medicine." So I make sure I take that first video of me taking the medicine and checking my blood sugar.
There you go. Yeah,
It keeps me out of the damn home.
that's right.
Yeah, and then I make one maybe sometimes cooking me a breakfast so that they'll know I eat.
Right.
Yeah.
It has, yes, June. It's good to see you, though. I'm glad that, seeing you on here, we know you're okay. So that's
Yeah.
a bonus.
Well,
Right.
my granddaughter's been selling the jewelry on her Facebook page. It's from thoughts to things is what her channel is. But
Right.
I told her I ain't running no damn sweatshop now. I'll just do stuff when I want to.
Yep.
She said, "Well, I need 20 more pair of earrings." I said, "You better go to Mexico and get them."
Mhm.
I just peddle. That's all I do.
Oh, yeah.
I made a video of. I had 6 or 7. I can't remember how many uncut yellow diamonds I had. Pretty good size, about big as your thumbnail. And
Mm.
I needed to get them cut, but I had bought them years ago, and I was going to make something for my wife, and I never did have them cut. You can buy uncut diamonds cheaper than you can buy cut diamonds. That's a tip for you. But they ain't no telling how they'll turn out after you cut them.
Right.
They could turn into industrial diamonds for you $5 a pound.
Hmm.
Hello,
For sure.
Jen. How are you?
Hey, Jan. My sweet baby. That girl right there makes my whole world there, Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Without her, I don't know where I'd be.
My whole world is down in Florida right now.
Yeah, I hear you. How are they doing down there?
I guess pretty well.
Good.
They're gonna leave in the morning and start this way.
Awesome.
That's kind of what I thought. Awesome.
Yep.
I got a sunroom. I could turn it into a garden pretty fast if I ever get all the junk out of it. I wanted a gym out there and didn't get that done either.
Not too high, but you're kicking, eh, June? That's cool. As long as you're kicking, we know you're good.
June, she's down in Florida with 2 other ladies. I talked to her today. She said they're going to start home tomorrow.
Nice. Pam's coming home tomorrow, Jen.
How many hour drive is it?
I don't know. They're going to take their time.
I hope so.
They're going to stop somewhere. You know that show called Hometown?
Yep.
They're going to go
No.
there.
Nice.
They're going to go see if they can view their place.
Yeah, why not? Hey.
Maybe they'll learn how to tear out a wall and paint stuff white.
There you go.
Oh, Uh-oh, sounds like money when they get back home. They want to remodel something. That'll cost you a couple of grand.
Yeah, we're not going to remodel anything here.
That's usually what you send her to go see something. I used to send my wife to, like, she'd go see new kitchen remodels or whatever, or houses, new appliances. And it wasn't 4 to 6 weeks. We had a new stove or a new refrigerator or new sinks or new counter or something.
Right.
Well, we pretty well got all that new.
Yeah, but women, they can change your mind too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I bought a stainless steel. That's what I did. I had tile at first. I think I had tile, then I had marble, and then I had stainless steel, buddy. That's the way to go. You can pour the bleach to it and everything else. You don't have to worry about it.
That's right.
But it shows a lot of fingerprints.
Mine ain't polished that good. It was years ago, but it ain't now. It's sort of a dull cut up. I just wipe it down with bleach water, and I cut the meat and everything else right on top of the counter. I don't care.
Well, as long as your counter's clean, there's nothing wrong with it, right?
You're talking about a countertop. I was talking about a refrigerator.
No, I'm talking about countertop, stainless steel, like industrial sinks. That's where my son used to work for a stainless steel company. And I bought stainless steel everything, because it was, he'd make it and all I had to do is pay for the material and stuff. So I just had everything done in stainless steel.
Well, that worked.
Like restaurant stuff. I got the deep sink.
Our countertop is Formica, that road top.
Yeah.
They're nice, Ken.
Rolled in the front and then it's rolled in the back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice. I like them.
You can spill water and it won't go behind the cabinets. Or
exactly. It just comes right back into the sink.
Yeah, I've got two big old.
Most of the time.
Well, the sink's higher, but I mean, you can get it wiped up before it goes underneath the sink part of it.
Right.
My
sister up north has one of them kind.
I got two big industrial sinks you could take a bath in, like McDonald's.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
In fact, when my wife was alive, she didn't like them because she couldn't reach to the bottom of them.
Oh yeah.
They're actually, I mean, they're like 2 foot, 2.5 foot deep.
Oh, I know. Yep. I used to wash dishes before I started my business. I know how deep they are. I'm only 5'4", so I used to have to reach way down in them too, eh?
You got to step up and reach down, then.
Yep.
But they fit me real good. But she was sickly for 14.5 years, so I did most of the damn work around here. But
yeah.
And that's why I said, I'm on them deep so I could stack the dishes, they'd be out of sight.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. What kind of business you own?
I
had a decking business for a while.
We got that dishwasher. If it'll go in there, that's how it's done.
That's right, Kim. Yep.
That's a storage cabinet in my house.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
Anything with a flat top in our house becomes a clutter spot, eh? I don't know what it is.
Well, I pull it out and stick the dishes in it and stick them back. It's like an extra cabinet.
Yep, there you go.
I ain't run that thing so long it probably don't even work anymore. Who the hell knows? I only get 1 or 2 plates. I mean, you live by yourself, you don't get that much dishes.
No.
Yeah. And if I want to cook something like, I'll just go buy one of them aluminum pans and stick it in the oven and then throw the whole damn aluminum pan away.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, man.
I use a lot of aluminum foil.
Yeah, I do too.
Put that aluminum foil down on that cookie sheet.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
And throw the aluminum foil away.
Well, it's easier to clean up that way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That it is.
Well, yeah, like I said, living by myself, sometimes I think it's cheaper to go eat out than it is eat in the house.
Sometimes.
Yeah, right. For sure.
I think I'm gonna have hamburgers tonight. Make onion hamburgers.
Mhm.
Oh, that sounds good.
I use my phone for everything. You guys use looks like a big laptop, a big computer, not a laptop, a big one.
I have a laptop myself.
Is that what you're using right now?
It's all I ever use. It's the only computer I have is my laptop.
Oh, I got 2 or 3 laptops, a great big console, like a table model, and
Yep.
I use a phone.
Yep.
Every once in a while, I have to get back on the. I can't figure out how to check my messages that I'm holding for review on the phone. I have to use a tablet or a computer to do that.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, I ain't had no more troll problems.
Right.
Yep.
That's good.
Well,
I don't
think-
know anything about the phone, but on the computer, you know, when you bring up comments, you got published and then you got held for review.
Right.
Yep, that's what I. But usually, what I think told me about just having help for review, and that'll end the problem.
Right.
Yeah, you can delete it if you want to.
Yeah, I do. I delete them. I don't. Most of them, they started there for a while, sending nasty pictures, and I didn't want other people to click on it and look at that. And then they gave me a strike for not taking it off my channel. Well, I didn't even know it was on there because I didn't pay no attention. And so after that,
Right.
I decided, hey, I'll just review everything.
I actually
mean,
just deleted a bunch of comments on a couple of my videos that were actually you click on the comment and it comes
Yeah.
up a porno.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
that
okay.
is.
Sent to my that left a comment under my video.
Yeah, you got to
Well-
be careful clicking
Well,
on
I just deleted them
Wait.
after I found out what they were.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. You'll get a strike if you don't get them off there within 24 to 48 hours or something.
Well, they were gone within 5 minutes. As soon as I
Well,
noticed
I
them,
mean-
they were gone.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. But I didn't go to my comments. I was traveling or something. They gave me a strike. So therefore, I just said, hey, I know who did it. And then, but you can't prove it. But you could if you really want to spend the money, because
Oh, you
anytime
could, but yeah.
they're not worth it. Then people that live in basements and cellars, they're not worth your headache.
No, they're not.
They're just not. This person wanted me to give money. I said, no, I ain't giving you no
Dark
damn money. Go
dwellers.
away. Well, get out and enjoy your life. Do something.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
I'm-
Or just plain
think-
ghetto life. Like, come on.
Well, I can't work on cars no more. It's raining, damp, and I shouldn't be laying
Right.
under one at my age anyway. So
Well,
I
it's
pick
even
up.
hard for me anymore, RV.
So I paint. I make jewelry. I always love to make things, and
Yep.
then I make books. Anything inside, and then when I can get out there and I can walk a little bit and take my dogs for a walk. I just can't. I can set up a tent or whatever, but I just can't do construction anymore.
Right, right. Yeah, I
Well,
can't
I
do it
can-
anymore either.
Well, I'm getting too old. My birthday's coming up. Now I'll be closing in on that 100. Well, another 10 years, I'll be 100. Time
Wow.
to quit. I'll be 90. It's time
Good
to I
for
ain't
you,
laying
though,
under your
RV.
car.
Good for you.
Well, I used to work. Hell, I worked on a job till I was 72. And I didn't need the government money.
Right.
But from now on, if I'd have known that, I'd have retired at 55? I think you retire off the government at 55.
Right.
That's what I'd have done. I'd have quit and done stuff that I'm doing now.
Yep.
But they had good insurance. That's the only good thing about it.
Right.
Everybody's
anyway,
complaining.
Ken, you remember a while ago I was telling you they're going to put chips into humans?
Hey, I think you already did.
No, actually, they're just starting it. I've got it saved on Jen's computer. I'll see if I can send it to you, Kim. If not, I'll have to send it to my computer or something and then send it to you. But anyway, it shows on there they're putting the chip in to replace the ID cards that we carry around, our social insurance number, our birth certificate, so they can keep better track of us and you know, more or less control us better, right?
They put it in the back of your hand,
Yep.
not on the palm, but in the back of your hand. Because
Right. They
there's
ain't putting no chip in me. I don't care what they say.
there's a, I don't know where it's a Facebook or something, some big company, internet company, that you have to use that to get inside the building. You have to use that to operate the vending machines. You have to use that to open up your computer.
Yep.
They used to have to issue a card. Well, they quit doing the cards because people lose them. It costs companies so many millions a year, they claim. So they made them put them in the back of their hand. I'd be cutting that son of a shell, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. No, not me. They ain't putting them in my hand.
Well, I got one thing chipped, and that's my little service dog. He's chipped and tattooed in his ear.
Well, yeah, my German Shepherd is too. He's tattooed, but not chipped.
But like I said, you know, I hate to leave him beside the road if they tried to track me. Poor little
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
But no, I think that is just going too much for your freedom.
Oh yeah, they're taking our freedom right away, and that's not right.
And you know,
What they're trying to do, guys, they're trying to change the whole Constitution. That's what they're trying to do, without us knowing about it.
I believe in letting people have guns. Now, I don't. I think a person that's responsible is fine. Get the damn guns off the streets and out of the criminals' hands.
Right.
You know, just don't just slap. Oh, yeah. They're going about it wrong. They're trying to take it away from the responsible people.
Exactly.
Well, what they should do, well, the prisons are full. We're going to have to turn some people out. Oh, bullshit, build another damn prison.
That's right.
Yeah. Or put them to work remember back in the 30s, they had them old work camps. Put them out there on the ball and chain. And
that's right. Yep, bring it back.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Capital punishment, I don't believe in capital punishment because a dead man don't learn a damn thing.
That's right.
If you put him out there picking up trash with a ball and on chain gang, digging ditches and stuff like they used to do.
Smashing rocks, yep. They'll learn the lesson.
Well, they learn next time, well, oh, wait a minute, I don't want to be on a chain gang. You know?
No kidding.
Yep.
Well, the point about it is, oh, that sounds humane. No, they got to get a computer, and they got to get color television, and they got to be on.
Well, that's just it. When you're in prison, or pardon me, when you're in a regular jail, right? You don't get none of that stuff. You have a TV out in the sitting room with a bunch of other guys. That's the only TV in there. You go to prison for life, for murder or something. You can order your own refrigerator, your own couch, your TV. You can make it into an apartment. They don't care.
How is that? You know what? They can even order pizza. They can order pizza from Pizza Hut.
Right, and how is that punishing them though, Lucky? It's not showing them that they done wrong.
I fell over backwards when they said they could order pizza from Pizza Hut and order sandwiches from McDonald's, have them delivered.
Exactly. Like what the heck?
Well, shit,
I'll be right back. Hang in there.
That's better than going to a nursing home.
Oh, it is so. It is so. But I mean, that's ridiculous. For a place you go because you committed a serious crime and you can just order whatever you want, that's not punishing them. I'm sorry.
Well, it's just like I was thinking, like, hell, I can't. If I went to a nursing home, they won't even let you order a pizza.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they won't let you do
one. We'll cook you one. Then you get it, it's all burnt.
Well, if they give you something, it's bland, ain't got no salt, ain't got no pepper, ain't got no flavor to it at all.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like I said, they wouldn't want me. I had a friend of mine named Bill. I think he's a senator now. But anyway, he was a circuit judge, tried to be a Supreme Court justice for Oklahoma. But anyway, I told him one time what I thought about capital punishment. He said, "You don't believe in capital?" I said, "No." I said, you kill them and you don't harvest nothing. You just waste all that flesh, blood, and bone marrow and everything else. Because once you poison it, you can't use it.
That's right.
I said, if they went to jail every 3 months, they'd have to give a pint of blood. And I don't give a damn who you are. You're in jail, you got to give blood. And depending on your crime, you'd have to give bone marrow. And just like I said, after a while, if you got sentenced to life, you don't need to see nothing. I mean, take your eyeballs out and take them. Use your skin. You know, I mean, hell, they don't need 2 kidneys. One will be fine.
That's right.
Take the other one out and give it to save somebody else's life.
Yep.
He said,
why not?
Bill said, "Boy, you're cruel." I said,
I mean, capital punishment too, right, RV? How many innocent people got put to death with capital punishment for no reason? Right?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he dropped
I
off.
didn't do it. I don't know what happened. I didn't get
I
him.
think he just left. He was having a problem or something right away there.
Well, he can come back.
He'll pop back. Yep. Yeah, so we had snow here today, Kim, believe it or not.
Really?
Yep. Didn't snow heavy, mind you, but they were big, huge flakes. Our friend on the other end of town said they seen hail on their end.
Oh, hail.
Yep. We had snowflakes on this end of town, and they had hail on the other end. Isn't that strange?
Well, you know, when I took that trip out west, that's been a couple of years ago, but that was in June.
Right.
And they're at Keystone, North Dakota, or could be in South Dakota. I get confused.
Right.
But they got 2 foot of snow right before we left here.
Oh, wow.
Now, by the time we got there, the roads was all clean, but they had piles of snow, you know, where they pushed it over.
Right.
Where is Mount Rushmore? Is that, what Dakota is that in? South or north?
I believe it's south. I'm not positive though, but I think it is.
So that's where it was at. Keystone, South Dakota.
Wow. I know even Florida's been getting a lot more snow than they never used to get snow at all. Now they're getting snow and it's crazy. Whole world's flipping upside down.
We got snow here one time and it stayed for a little while and then that was it.
Wow.
Now we got a little bit of frost last night.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
I know it's cold right now. It could probably snow again outside.
There's a walnut tree 2 doors down. It hasn't started to leaf out yet.
Oh, no? Ours are just starting here.
Walnut tree?
The maple trees, and there's a couple walnut trees that are starting.
Right. Well, now they're pretty well leafed out, but I'm talking about a walnut tree.
Yeah. Ours are just starting, the walnut trees.
You would swear that it was dead, but
it'll
pop out.
Yep.
I got that butterfly bush that squirrel kept digging up.
Mm-hmm.
So
it didn't get killed then?
I dug the loose stuff around it a little bit, and I put topsoil around it and packed it down in real good.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a bar of that Irish Spring soap and cut it in 4th and put it, put 2 here and 2 here, 2 pieces. Not only 1 bar of soap. We'll see if he'll leave alone now.
Oh, yeah, he will.
Yep. Rain, snow, and hail.
Yeah, that's our prediction for tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yep. That's what they're calling for here. No sunshine, you know. We don't deserve that here in Simcoe. We've had about 3 good days. I think that's all we'll get this summer.
Well, you know, that's kind of spooky about that chip. Putting it in
It
your
is, isn't it?
hand. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing that to replace all the cards that you carry for your ID. But you see, that's a bad thing in a few ways, eh, Kim? You know how hackers get into a computer and they can hack it and do whatever they want, right? What if somebody hacks into your computer chip and starts you doing things mind control way through the computer chip that you don't know you're doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
I don't either, but it's a scary
Anything
thought.
possible.
It is. I mean, it's a computer chip. Computer
heard
chips
in,
always malfunction, right?
I heard on the news they're starting to look into Russia back in
Yep.
2016. And we all knew that they hacked us, but nobody wanted to do anything.
No, nobody wanted to do anything about it. So they just, you know, let them do what they're doing and then they stopped, I guess. I don't know, but they should have looked into it back then, not now.
Well,
You know what I mean?
see, they didn't do it because what they did got Trump elected, see?
Yep.
So, oh, that's another story.
He's a dirty man, that Trump. He's got dirt, like not dirty as in dirty minded, but he's a dirty man in thoughts to run a world. He's got no idea how to run anything.
Well, I still think that he's the biggest problem for this virus going as long as it has.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You know, look at what Biden's doing. You know, wear the mask, let's get the vaccination. You know.
That's what that video has on it too, eh, Kim? There's proof that some of these vaccines are killing people within 5 years.
Oh,
They say you have about 5 years to live after you take it. Now the Johnson & Johnson one that's out, Kim, is causing blood clots now too, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. So now they got they got the, what is it? The Avizin or whatever it is. Is that the one that causes the first set of blood clots?
Yeah, that one's in a different country.
Right. Now the Johnson & Johnson one's causing them.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
But yeah, there's a guy that's been doing research on all the medication, and he says the ones that are taking this will have up to 5 years to live. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just giving you information that I heard, right?
So
but it's in that video. It's in that video I'm going to send you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll make me 69, so.
But still, I mean, what gives the government right to just kill people like this, Kim?
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
I'm worried about my grandkids. What kind of world are they going to come up in?
Well, this is true.
I don't care about myself. I mean, you know, I've lived life.
Name right there. Did you
AstraZeneca? Yeah.
Did you email me?
Not yet. No, I got to get it off of Jen's. I got to get it off of Jen's computer, and then I'll send it over to you. I'll probably put it underneath this video, Kim. The link.
Okay. So what exactly is it telling you?
Oh, they're talking all about the virus and different things that's going to be going on, right? For the next 5 years. Just give me a minute, Kim. I'll see if I can get on Jen's computer and send it to you.
Yeah, we're down to one person now. Heck on it. I'll be back. I had to handle a crisis. Okay.
It won't do no good, huh? I can't get it to send on her computer, Kim. I'll have to send it to mine and then give it back to you that way.
Okay.
But I have it there. It's in the bookmarks, so I'll be able to send it to you after the live stream. That's okay, RV. Says you had to handle a crisis.
I see Waterbug. He's live. Which is okay.
Oh yeah.
Our dog's alive. And I'm live.
It's his Thursday night snack chat, I think it's called.
Okay.
Hug It Out, I think. No, that's Friday night, Hug It Out. Thursday night, I think, is snack chat. Pretty sure. He calls them different things all the time. So.
Thank everybody for coming back. You know, you do your bookmark, you know, and when you click on that, you can put like the first letter and it'll search. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll do it on my computer.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll do it on Jen's. Hers is one of those Google map books, eh?
Well,
Chromebook.
Both of our computers basically the same, but I can't get it to do that on her computer.
Huh.
I
Not
thought,
weird,
well,
eh?
well, she's not here. I'll just go ahead and use it to
Right.
run my playlist, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I start it, I can open up my bookmark page,
Right.
type K, and it'll. I may have to do it 2 or 3 times, but it'll find my channel. I can't get it to do that on hers.
Huh.
And I've asked the question, you know, how do I search bookmarks?
Right.
I haven't figured it out yet.
I'll have to look into that too. I'll start searching too, Kim, see if we can figure it out, because that's a good idea. That saves having to go through all of them, right? 'Cause
Right.
sometimes you got a lot of bookmarks.
Oh yeah, I've got a bunch.
Oh, I do too. I don't want to go through them one at a time. That'd be the perfect way to do it if you could search them. Must be a way of doing it. We just got figured out.
But yeah, I can click on that bookmark and just type K or any first letter.
Right.
And I may have to do it 2 or 3 times, but it'll go through each K or each L or
Huh.
but it won't do that on hers.
Right.
I don't know. I've looked and I thought maybe she had turned something off.
Mm-hmm.
She gets on there and she'll say, What did I do now? Well, what did you do to it? You know?
Yeah. Jen does that too now and then.
But she's got her laptop down there. She said it won't sign in. I said, well, I don't know why it does that, but I've got it set up to where, you know, Windows 10, you got to have a password.
Yep.
But I don't know exactly how to tell you how to do it, but you can fix it to where it'll just sign in automatically.
Right. Right.
But every once in a while, you have to put it in there.
Yep.
And I told her what the password was, and she got it brought up.
Good.
And then she said, there's a TV down here in about every room, but you can't use them. Well, why? They don't work. If the wind blows, they won't work.
Huh.
I said, well, does your internet work? Yeah, it's working. I said, well, you got that Discovery Plus that you're paying for.
Yep. There you go.
I said, type that in. I said, I don't know your username or password because, see, I don't.
Right.
I have used it here, but not since she's gone.
Right.
She said, well, I've got that information with me. I said, well, just type it in. You can go and look at any of your tear down the wall, paint it white deal that you want to, you know.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty good show, actually.
I'll have to do that. There you go.
Yep. There you go.
I told her, I said, just don't look at Netflix on my account because I only pay for one screen. I said, because I've been looking at that one show. Of course, I'm not looking at it right this minute.
Right.
But I've been watching Heartland.
Yeah. Me and Jen watched the whole series. All but one or two, I
that's
think.
a long channel.
It is. Yep. Long show, but it's a really good show.
They're always breaking up.
I know, eh? Another one we watched was it's the one with the girls. Thunderstruck. Or Thunder. Oh, anyway, watched it last night. Kim, it was all funny movie. Jen's trying to think of the name of it now. Thunder something. And there's two girls. There's a white girl with red hair and a black girl, eh? And they end up, the black girl creates this superpower stuff that you put in with a needle,
Okay.
right?
I have seen the previews.
Yes, watch it. It's funny, Kim. You got to watch that. It's a really funny movie. We laughed all the way through it, me and Jen.
That one is a big time comedian too.
Yes, yes. The colored lady has been on a lot of shows that we watch, like let's see, she's been on Mom, Big Bang Theory a couple times. She's been on there,
Right.
and I believe she's been in Friends a couple times. That show, Mom's a good show too.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it.
No, me and Jen don't mind.
But it is. It's okay.
Yeah, so I don't think we have much of a day tomorrow to look forward to.
Gonna be cold, wet.
Yeah, cold, wet, rainy, snowy, hail, all at once.
Sounds like Lawrence County.
Yeah, eh?
If you don't like what we got, wait 30 minutes.
That's right, it'll change. Yeah.
Allie Oakley is on Iron Dog's channel. There she
Yeah.
is. I said
She
hi
called.
to her.
Did you?
Yeah, she said hi, Kim. She said hi back to me, so.
Yeah. Yeah, dog was a little bit upset with me this morning on his chat.
Oh?
Yeah, I went on to his chat yesterday, and there was some on my computer. I had this robot voice, and I couldn't get rid of it. I don't know what was causing it. So anyway, I'm on his live stream, right? I'm up on panel, and everybody's just laughing, eh? Jeff is going, "Oh, Brad, you should leave it like that for a while. It's pretty cool." Well, they got me singing happy birthday and stuff to people in the chat, that it was their birthday. And I think it kind of upset Dog because he said, "I was about to shut you off last night. That was driving me crazy." But I watched it afterwards, Kim, and I know why it was just about driving him crazy. I couldn't watch it long. My voice sounded like I was just like a robot. I sounded like that big robot that turns into the transport on Transformers.
Kind of like Botter.
Yeah, kind of. But different, eh? It was a different robot sound. I didn't like it myself, so I understood him saying that for sure. I told him that too. I said, "I understand completely, dog. I watched it over again. It was driving me nuts." June, welcome back. Yeah, and it was 80 yesterday. Isn't that crazy, June? You get one nice day, and the next day it could just about snow, It's crazy. What's going on in our world?
Global warming.
Yep. Changing everything around. It really is. Yeah, they talk in that video I'm going to send you to, Kim, about being that if you got enough money, you can take a trip to Mars and back.
Yeah, like I want to do that.
Do you imagine?
I don't want to go from here to Florida.
Exactly. But they're saying it's going to be just like hopping into an airplane anymore to go to the moon in 5 years.
Yeah, it only costs you $60,000 to do it.
Yeah. Pay for the tank of gas, like $200,000 worth of petrol to get the damn thing up there,
Oh my.
$2 million, whatever it is.
Well, you can't get out and walk around.
No, you can't. You're stuck in whichever building they have there or whichever rocket you go up in. you know, unless you want to go out and float, you know, strapped to a tether strap or whatever, but that's no fun. You sure ain't gonna see flowers and roses up there, that's for sure. Bipolar weather, that's right, June. We got another deep freeze coming to the planet. Ice age. Oh no! Yeah, it is strange enough, June. I totally agree. Absolutely agree.
Yeah, it's strange enough.
Getting stranger, that's the only thing. I should have bought more of them mints. I want another one already.
A musty. You must have another one.
Yes. Anything to do with chocolate or any kind of mint like that, I'm crazy for.
I've been cooking different things here.
Have you?
Yeah, I made my 15 bean soup.
Nice.
I made my I love chicken thighs with baked potato or sweet potato.
Oh yeah. Oh
Do
yeah.
that in the pressure cooker.
Yep.
I made me a
Nice.
pot of biscuits and gravy.
Oh, that sounds good, Kim.
I made a big pan of gravy.
Yep.
I didn't get enough flour in it. I guess I put too much milk.
Oh yeah.
It didn't get thick enough, but it was okay.
Yeah. I use cornstarch, Kim, in my gravy. It thickens a lot easier. You don't get clumps either, eh?
Okay, but you still use flour though.
Nope, just cornstarch, and it thickens it right up.
Oh, I bet it would.
Yep. Try it sometime. It's much easier than the flour. You don't have the clumps that you got to fight with to get out, you know?
Well, I don't have trouble with lumps. I get my sausage all browned up,
Right.
and I put my flour in there before I ever put my milk in there.
Right.
But I wanted to make a whole bunch so I'd have more to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have enough flour. I put too much milk in it.
Right.
It thickened
Cornstarch.
up, but
Right. Cornstarch
like
probably.
not like I'd
Cornstarch.
like it to be.
Right. Right. I like mine, so you know, it's just kind of plopping off the spoon, you know, not real thick, but thick
Exactly.
enough that it sticks, you know.
Right?
And cornstarch does it perfect, Kim.
Well, how much do you put in there?
About two teaspoons of cornstarch in a little like a measuring cup. I mix it up with water, milk, whatever you're using to make your gravy, and then pour it into the hot pan. Mix it around, and it'll thicken as it heats up.
Okay.
Yep,
I've never heard of it.
works great.
But anyhow, you put that flour in your sausage and
Yep.
get that all stirred up before you ever put the milk in there.
Right,
And then that way you don't have the lumps.
right, right. I guess I like the cornstarch because you put your cornstarch in like a measuring cup, put your water in there and stir it, and it just goes like milk, eh? Real quick.
Yeah.
Then you just pour it into your boiling water and it's ready to thicken. Just keep stirring it, eh?
You
It'll
put
eventually,
boiling water.
yeah, you get it boiling, right? Your stuff or whatever. Then you pour it, like you could put your milk in first, get it boiling, Kim, and then add your cornstarch and it'll thicken it right up.
What? Don't you put sausage in there first?
Yeah, you cook your sausage, right? You take your sausage out and you make your gravy, right? But before you put your cornstarch in, you heat up your milk in there or whatever you're going to use for your gravy, right? Heat that up first, bring it to it like a medium boil or whatever. just so it starts to boil. Then put your cornstarch in there and mix it up and just keep stirring it and it'll thicken right up.
And then put the sausage back in there?
Yep. And then put your sausage back in, whatever else you want to put in it.
Ah,
Yep.
okay.
You'll find a big difference in the way it thickens too, Kim. It thickens a lot quicker than with the flour, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, it's good seeing June. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Right.
Of course, even Picker Rick. God, I miss that guy. I haven't seen him in a long time. We are talking about him this morning at Dogs. I guess he's on, but he's taking a break from YouTube, eh? So, which I guess I can't blame him with some of the shit he was going through, you know.
I don't know. I had problems with him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few people that did. I don't know. He never really gave me any problems, but now, mind you, near the end there, before he actually left YouTube, he started looking a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like acting different, look different. Just wasn't the same Rick to me, you know.
Yeah. I don't really want to say bad,
Oh no, no.
you know, but
They're checking the chat out here, see if I missed any. Nope. Yeah, they do that a lot on YouTube, June. I think YouTube shuts the bells off. You got to go in, and sometimes you have to actually unsubscribe and then resubscribe to get the bell to work again. I
yeah,
don't know why they do that, but
I don't know.
they must have them on timers or something, because it happens about every 3 or 4 months. I got to go into the odd channel and redo them, eh?
But let me see what it does when I click on June's channel. Okay, now June, it says that I am subscribed to her,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes when you go to somebody's channel, it'll show red, like you're
Right.
not subscribed,
Yep.
but you are.
Right. You just got to hit it again.
Well, you don't want to. If you go to somebody's channel and it turns red, you don't want to do that, because what you're doing is you're unsubbing to them.
Yeah, but then you got to click it again and resub sometimes, eh, Kim, to get the bell to work again.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why that is, but that's how I fix mine anyway, some of them. Now, there are
Right.
some that won't work with, too, that you just can't touch it like you were saying, eh? Some do that and some don't.
Yeah, I know, June. You're a very good supporter.
Yep, you've been a supporter a long time, June. Been with me pretty much since I started, what? 5.5 years ago? Geez, it don't seem that long, does it, Kim?
Nope.
That'd be at least that,
But that trip we took out west,
right?
that's almost been 2 years.
Right. Yeah, you wouldn't think that, eh, Kim? It's like just like last year you took it.
Exactly.
Crazy how time flies as you get older, eh? It's just like, when you're a kid, you couldn't wait for Christmas to come. Now it comes, it's like every freaking month it's showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I remember when I was a kid, I was sitting there listening to my parents, and one of them said that the older you get, the faster time goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, what are they talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And I know what they're talking about now.
Yep.
Yeah, Bobby, he shot himself in the foot. I mean,
Yeah.
Bobby Sprinkle, I'm talking
Yep.
about.
Yep.
He had a good channel, and then he just deleted it.
Yeah, he was going through a lot of stuff with that, eh, Kim? Trolls and stuff. And then he
Right.
started getting upset with everybody that was teasing him about the truck, eh? But he's got his channel open again now. I think he's got 11 or 16 subscribers now. I can't remember. But yeah, it's he's got a new channel now, June. It's still Bobby Sprinkle, but it's a new channel now. He's actually got two. One's got 6 or 7 subscribers, and one's got 10 or 11, I think. Oh, Bobby McNutt.
I haven't seen him for a while either.
I haven't either, not for a long time. And he was coming into chats and stuff, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I think that he changed it to Ohio
River Bobby. Yes,
There you go.
I remember that. Yes, Ohio River Bobby, June. Try that. That's where Bobby McNutt went to. That's his new name. Ohio River Bobby. I'm surprised I even remembered that.
Yeah.
If you hadn't had the first part, I don't think I would have remembered it.
We got into it over politics.
Yeah. That'll do it to everybody, though, Kim.
Oh, man.
It gets people really upset, that kind of stuff.
I had to quit talking about them because, man, I was losing subscribers like crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does wonders, that politician stuff, man, I tell you.
But anyhow,
It's never good for anything, even when it is good, Kim.
right.
But anyway, I think I'm going to hop down off here, watch a movie, and go to bed in about an hour, I think. Up at 4:30 this morning I was.
4:30.
Yeah, I can't sleep past 4:30. Sometimes I'm up at 3:30, can't get back to sleep.
Pam bought me this thing that when they open the mailbox, it sets off the alarm,
Okay.
and it works great. But the other morning, I don't know what morning, maybe Tuesday or Monday,
Okay.
that thing went off at 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah, and the mail usually never comes until like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Right.
But that particular morning, I slept in a little bit, and it woke me up.
Well, at least it wakes you, though, Kim. That's a good thing.
Well, yeah,
I've had alarm. I've had wind up alarm clocks. I've had the plug-in alarm. I don't hear them, Kim. But yeah, if I'm asleep in bed, I can hear somebody playing with my doorknob. Isn't that weird? I can hear that, but an alarm clock won't wake me.
huh?
Yep, that's so strange.
Well, I don't set an alarm because I don't have to do anything. But that particular morning, that alarm went off. It goes beep, 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 3 times.
Nice.
Real
Yep.
loud.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Well,
Yes,
I don't
it
know
does.
if I woke up at that time, though.
Yeah, exactly. It does, doesn't it, June? Causes a lot of let's say disgruntled people. They get really upset.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's best just to kind of, yeah. Even when it was going on, I tried not to talk about too much of it on my channel. Of course, it wasn't hard for me because Jen's the only one that watches news here, Kim. And if I'm out there sitting with her and then politics stuff is on, I get so upset with the crap they're shooting on there that Jen says,
kidding.
I'm going to turn her. No, I'll go in my office. I can't watch it. I get too upset. I can't believe what they're doing. And I think it's right.
Well, at 5 o'clock on CBS, I think it is, you'll have the weather and news, and then the main news will come on at 5:30.
Right.
And I'll watch it until 6, and then I shut it off.
Yeah,
I
ours comes on at
start the live stream.
Yep, ours comes on at 6 here until 7.
Probably the same news.
Probably. It's CHCH is what Jen watches.
Okay. But yeah, June, you got to be careful
Yeah.
with politics.
I don't know how some politicians manage to stay married as long as they do, really. Because I imagine a politician and his wife must argue an awful lot about it.
Well, I'm just thankful that Pam was a Democrat.
Yes, yes.
Because if she'd have been a Republican, we'd already got a divorce.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's sad though, Kim? How that can make couples
And see,
do that.
It never mattered until this election.
Exactly.
Not
Exactly.
this one here, but the one before. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But anyway, Kim, I'm going to hop off here, go watch a movie, and hopefully fall asleep and sleep in tomorrow, maybe.
Oh,
I
here
don't
comes
know.
Lucky. Here he comes.
I couldn't get my dogs in the house. There's a big dog outside.
Oh, wow.
Yep, a little guy, he thought he could whip him. He weighs about 1.5 pounds, and that Rottweiler, Great Dane, Pit Bull Cross, or whatever he looked like a Shetland pony. I thought, well, the Chihuahua, you better get your butt in the house.
Oh, yeah. My neighbor's got a Chihuahua RV, and they have to bring it in the house every day because there's 2 hawks that like to fly around, and they've already swooped at their dog twice, and it's a Chihuahua too, That hawk would take it away, no problem.
Oh, wow.
Well, there's a big old, this looked like a Rottweiler, Doberman, Saint Bernard. I mean, it was a huge dog. It looked like a Shetland pony.
Yeah.
And that little dog hit that chain link fence like, okay, if it can reach you, it's going to eat you.
Yep. But the thing is, Chihuahuas aren't scared of anything.
Them little dogs, they think they're a big dog.
Oh, yeah, they'll go after anything, them little things. But you must know this, Lucky, that Chihuahuas are one of the top 5 most dangerous dogs, dog breeds.
Oh, yeah, to bite other
so
people.
Vicious. Yeah, because they get so vicious. I
What was it?
couldn't believe that when I seen that. I said, a little Chihuahua? Come on. You know,
Yeah,
and then
they're
they
ankle
showed one
biters.
in action. Oh, wow. They
Little
go
ankle
crazy,
biter.
them little things.
Ankle biters.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that poor old big dog, it was turning its head like, is it a rat or is it a skunk or what the hell is it? He didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
He said,
You
it's
too, June. You
barking.
have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
crazy, eh? You wouldn't
I
think
was,
them little buggers could get that vicious, but they can.
Oh
well,
yeah.
Yeah,
he's
it's
a,
unreal.
he's a mini pin and half mini pin and half Chihuahua. Now, his daddy's full blood registered Chihuahua and his mama's a full blood registered mini pin. But
Ah,
he's ornery. Oh God, that little thing's ornery. He's sport rotten. His brother just walks out there about halfway, like I ain't attacking that.
yep, yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. No,
Well,
I've been
anyway, guys,
watching.
I'm gonna hop down off of here.
Okay, Brad. You
Talk to
have
you
a
all
good night.
later.
But
Yep, you
nice
too,
talking
Kim.
to you.
Thanks for having me up. It's always a pleasure. Great seeing you, Lucky.
Nice seeing you too.
You take care, man.
All right.
See everybody else later out there.
All right.
Peace out, guys.
You guys. Kim, how you been doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
I
I've been
watched
I've been
Yeah.
the chief cook and bottle washer here for about a week.
Oh, well, you should have called. I would have kept you company while you washed the dishes.
Oh, that's just an old saying.
Yeah.
I
But,
I don't wash the dishes. I put them in that dishwasher, and
yeah, but look,
never
you
knew
have to.
never knew how to actually use a dishwasher. You got to have a lot of plates.
Yeah, well, 1 or 2 plates, 2 spoons, and maybe a bowl is 3 items is not enough to turn on a dishwasher.
Well, every night that you eat, you just put another plate in there. She's got a whole stack of the same kind of dishes,
Okay,
and
my sister could use one.
it works great. But with
Well,
2 people, you run the dishwasher about every 3 days.
well, see, I would be probably every 2 or 3 weeks. Well, hell, the damn dishes were rotten in there.
And
Yeah,
you gotta do it longer than that. But they claim if you're doing the dishwasher, washing the dishes by hand, it's cheaper to run that dishwasher.
it probably is, but I always put about half a cup of bleach in my water. Man, I make sure I kill every damn thing that goes down the pipe. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with the dishwasher. It gets it hot.
Oh, yeah. Well, bleach will kill just about anything.
Well, I agree.
But you can't put that much bleach through a dishwasher to eat it up.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah.
I just put one of them little what the hell is it? Complete. It's a little pod.
Yeah, a little complete thing, compact little dishwasher safe little thing you put in
Platinum.
the soap. Like a soap you wash clothes in.
Yeah.
I heard something outside again. I hope that dog don't get inside my fence. I don't know who it belongs to. They turn them loose here. I live in an elderly community, and they let them run the neighborhood after dark. I don't know why people would want to do that. I have no idea. And it's really dangerous because all the old people know some of them like to walk in the evening time. I don't. I get on. I bought me a treadmill. The dog would bite me. But
I do a lot of walking from here to the kitchen.
well, I try to get in 10,000 steps a day. Yeah,
I'm
that's a lot.
starting to
about
mow
3.
again, so I'll get my steps in.
Yeah, well, there you go. No, I was watching the video. I've been watching it for 3 days. This woman, she's got a pretty popular channel, and she claimed she was ripped off on tires, wheel bearings, tie rods, the whole 9 yards, the chocks and everything. And then, of course, she made a video. Now, she's got like 200,000 subscribers. And she wanted her money back. Well, they give her most of her money back. But apparently her subscribers gave these other people, she named the manager's name, named the company, the district manager, which over the whole companies in different states is named, and they got a bunch of death threats. But that's, to me, like I said, she wonders she didn't get charged with cyberbullying. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
And she said, "Oh, I didn't know they would give death threats." Well, hell, you've been on YouTube to get 200,000 subscribers. You ain't no novice at this, and she'd done it once before in another state. On another RV, she got her money back on TARS or something, whatever the hell it was. She does this stuff so she get free crap. Well, to me, I'd take her to court because you can't. Once you name their name and all this other stuff, if it ain't true, and it's hard to believe that a reputable company would, put stuff on there that they didn't need to. You know what I'm saying? But I've been ripped off before, but I just keep quiet and keep going. But she knew what was going to happen. That was the sad part. But people do that. I don't have that many followers, and I'm sort of glad about that. I like a little bitty small community. But,
Well, I watch your a lot of your live stream or your videos. I guess
try to
it's live stream too. But
I try to keep. Go ahead.
But there's nobody watching them.
Nah. But I don't like drama on a channel. Now, if you want a bunch of drama, you can get 200,000 or 300,000 people watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't want drama.
I don't either.
It's just like you're not always in a war zone, let's call it. Your life is just ups and downs, and sometimes it goes along smoothly, and sometimes you have an incident like the dog out there I can't get my dogs to get back in the house because they thought that dog was going to get the fence. It took me 20 minutes or so to get them corralled. Well, I could probably video it and all this crazy stuff, but who wants that kind of drama? I don't want I want calm and peaceful. And I basically do a video for myself. I take my medicine, check my blood, I cook something to eat. Well, right there tells I can take care of myself. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I've had incidents where they tried to put me in the home, said I couldn't take care of myself, my own kids. So therefore, let's see. I put a video up every day. Let's see if I'm taking care of myself or not. You know what I'm saying? But kids mean well, especially when you get way up in age. But I don't think a nursing home suits anybody, in my opinion. I really don't. I don't think it's, unless they improve them. You know what I'm saying? They're getting these people that pay minimum wage or less. You know what I'm saying? And they're not paying them much. And some of them are just barely making, they're not even probably, I hate to say this, illegal aliens or what. But you're not paying them enough to really care about the customer. That's basically a person in a nursing home is your customer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, I heard a nurse one time say, "Well, we don't worry too much. If they die, so we get another one next week. As soon as the vacancy comes open, they put another." Well, yeah, I don't want to be that damn statistic where, okay, it's all right for me to die. I don't think that's very funny. Yeah, I think I'll stay out.
My mother-in-law, she lives in assisted living, but it's expensive.
Well, yes, it is. I live in an elderly community. It's not assisted living. It's just an elderly community. And you got to be 55 to live in here, which is fine, But you come and go. They do check on us once in a while. And, we got a security guard. And, we basically do our own living and whatever. And
so you're locked in?
No, yeah, we got a guard shack, yeah,
Okay,
but we own our own homes,
right.
and we and when we die, it's inherited from whoever, our kids or whatever. They like see, that assisted living. You don't own the house, you don't own nothing,
No, no.
and we own the property. We have an organization that approves people that moves in here. I hate to say that, but that's the way it works. And we
Right.
made a rule a long time ago that you can't. You have to be 55 years of age to live out here at this lake, and it works out great because we really don't want little kids running. It's all right to visit our own kids, but I don't want to be putting up with somebody else's kids. So I want my,
Oh yeah,
you
I
know,
understand.
and half of them don't even put fences. I put a fence around mine because I had my little dogs. It goes just 3/4 of the way around. It don't go towards the lake because I don't need no fence in the water.
With hers, they got apartments on the outside and then the inside. And when you walk out her door into a hallway, you can walk all the way around.
Oh, okay. It's like a nursing home. Once you can't support yourself, you just move right into the nursing home. No,
But
this is nothing.
they come and check on her. It was fine until we got this COVID. And then when you go in, you couldn't even go in for a long time.
Yeah.
They would check your temperature and you'd have to sit outside 6 foot apart with a mask on. Now you can go in and see her.
Well, now we come and go. We got our own cars. I got 2 motorhomes here. I've got 2 places here. I've got this place and then one down the road I bought. I just bought it. I ain't gonna say why. I just bought it. I figured, okay. And basically, that's what we do. Is you can sell somebody something, but it's up to the seller who they want to sell to. You know what I'm saying? The buyer wants, well, you want to buy. Well, I know I got another person looking at it, sort of under the sheets or whatever, under the curtain. And I just bought the damn thing, and now it ain't for sale. You know what I'm saying? It was on the borderline, and it basically, I ain't seen nobody that really would suit. Now, I've got 2 condos in Oklahoma City, but I don't want to live up there. We're, stacked on top of one another or whatever. I like my little acreage out here.
I know what you're saying. But with her, they do all the cooking. They wash her clothes. They do the housekeeping. All she got to do is just be there,
Well, I thought about doing that once upon a time over here by the hospital, and it was a Mercy Hospital sanctioned. And my doctor was going to get me in there for $500 a month. I thought I said, is that all bills paid? Everything? Yeah. It was a 1-bedroom, 1-car garage. Couldn't have a motorhome there. Just had to put the little car in the garage or your little pickup. And I said, and it had a rope you pull if you needed something, or you go to the cafeteria there and eat, or you could cook it yourself. And I said, nah, I don't. He said, well, you're old enough. You're blah, blah. I said, well, when I can't do for myself, I might think about it. You know what I'm saying? But it was really reasonable. I thought, well, $550 a month's what it was. $550 a month.
Well, that's damn reasonable because hers is about $3,800.
Yeah, well, it was $550 a month. I don't know what that. I don't know where that was just a space or what it was because I declined. Even he said, "Well, you can get in there," and I said, "No, I don't think I want to." It was assisted living. I think that was just the base pay or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they charge you for this and they charge you for that, and pretty soon you're up to like $3,500. You know what I said? It don't take long to get up to $35.
See, that's what she pays, but the heat and the cool, everything's included. They do the laundry, they do the housekeeping, they come in, clean your house.
Well, when they said I couldn't have my one of my motorhomes there, and they had a parking lot up front, I said, "Well, can I park one of them there? I'll leave the other one at the house." No, you can only have one vehicle, and it has to be in your own little driveway or in the garage. I said, "Well, nope, no, thank you," because I don't want to drive over here, keep eye on it. It's just too much. I like to go out and get in it and drive off. You know,
Right.
but and then you had to spend so many days a month in it. I said, "Well, I don't like that either." I mean, well, you had to spend so many days a month, every month. I said, "No, I don't want to do that either." Or you don't need assisted living or something like that. It's just too much restriction. So I said, "No, thank you," which is all right. But
Well,
I
I think she's 88. She's got her car, but she hadn't been driving it. So I don't know if she'll ever drive or not. I don't know.
got a little car, and I quit driving it a long time ago, probably 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And batteries probably ain't gonna get it no more. But I drive my little pickup to the doctor, and I quit driving the bus. But I go out there and start them. I haven't started that little car, but I start the big motorhome everywhere about every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But my ambulance, I drive it like a car. And I'll drive my pickup. I mean, little old car is hard to get in and out of, and the bus is hard to find a place to park and all the other stuff. But like I said, I think when you quit doing stuff for yourself, then your health deteriorates more rapidly. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. If you got somebody wiping your butt, pretty soon I can't wipe my butt. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I believe in. We still on the air?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So a lot of times but no, I was watching that woman on their drama channel. I'm thinking, lady, you knew what was going to go on. You just want them to knock off $2,000 or $3,000 is all you wanted to do. I hate to do that to anybody because but you do have to watch. I had a tire blowout coming back from courtside, and it separated from the inner, not on the outside wall, but from the inside to the outside. In other words, you got a great big lump in it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't drive it because the air got between the inner and outer wall. Does that make sense?
They'll get a blister. Yeah.
This one looked like a volcano. It was so big. Like you're driving over a big old boulder. But anyway, I took it back to the guy, and it had roadside assistance and all that stuff. He knocked off $86 on a $300 tire, I said, okay. But I didn't have it maybe 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And that was about the most I had drove it since I'd bought them. But, I said, oh, whatever, and put another one on it matches. I knew what happened because when I went I took them down there and had all the tires checked and put air in them. And I think that young kid, I gave him $5 tip, put air in them. I think he put too much air in that one tire and overinflated it. And that's my opinion, but because I didn't watch him, and I can't hardly get down there and check my tires. I have a bad back and I have a bad knees, and I just go down there to the tire place and have them check them, and I give them a tip. Buy their lunch for that kid. You know what I'm saying?
You need what that Cadillac's got. I can sit right there in the driver's seat going 80 mile an hour out west there and look at the pressured tires going down the road.
That would work. But
Yep.
I think you put too much air in it. But it wasn't no big deal. I just bought another tire. It cost me another $183 or something. They knocked $100 off, $80-something off, $100 off. So it was about $280-something tire. But they're 12 or 14 ply. They're not just regular car tires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they're 12 ply or 14 ply. They're up there, the plies. And when you buy something like that, it's a big old heavy duty van. The ambulance is what I got. and it's a van type. It ain't the square box, but I wanted to make sure it had plenty of plies on the tars because I do overload it. I'm bad about putting. What the hell I brought back? I don't know, a couple of, okay, I don't know, 300 or 400 pounds of rocks, stones and stuff, gemstones. I bought a bunch of stuff out there. And I knew I was going to buy it. I mean, should have probably rented a trailer and brought them back, whatever. And then I had the dogs, and I had their fence and my tents and everything else, and I had it pretty well loaded. But I'm about ready to go dig for diamonds in Arkansas. That's where you find a bunch of diamonds. Boy, there's a girl that found one was worth, I don't know, $6 million or some shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah. She found it in where they had dumped a bunch of stuff after they had already looked through it. Yeah, there's a diamond mine in Arkansas that you can rent $25 a day, and you go down there and dig and scoop, and then you take all your dirt back, and they sift it through there and tell you what kind of stones. There's all kinds of different quartz and everything else. And she found that yellow diamond. Most of the diamonds you find down there are yellow tinted yellow diamonds. They're on the yellow side.
Cool.
Hey, a diamond's a diamond.
Okay.
Yeah. But it gives you something to do. I think the ones I got a lot of flaws in them, but hey, for $25 for all day, we'll do something to dig. I think you can dig for 4 hours for $25. But hey, $25 to give you something to do. Hell, I went to a show and watched a 4-hour movie that wasn't even no good. Like, okay, I spent $100 just going to the theater. What you talking about? Bag of popcorn costs you $20 now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Brad, if you can hear me, I will check that out. I'll look under the Monday live stream. Good night, Brad. He's on his girlfriend's computer.
Okay. Well, like I said, I love YouTube because it gives me a way to say, okay, kids, I'm doing what I'm told, and go check out day, week, month, and say I've ate and I've took my blood tested my blood, and I took my medicine. So what are you grappling about?
There you go.
And I think all old people need to do that.
I don't check my sugar daily. Hello, John.
You don't?
No, not every day.
I check mine 3 and 4 times a day.
Well, I mean, what can I do? I take my medicine like I'm supposed to, and I try to eat right. So whatever I do, if I check my sugar, it's not going to change anything if it's high or low.
Oh, you don't take a metformin or nothing like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I take my medicine every day.
Well, I don't take a metformin unless it's high.
Well, I take 2 a day.
Mm.
I take 2 metformins. I take it when I get up and at 5 in the evening.
But if your blood sugar's low, a metformin will even bring it down lower. It could give you a stroke.
It never gets that low.
Oh, mine gets down to 50 if I'm not careful.
Really?
That's why they gave me this dog. It'll go high in 2 hours or 3 hours for no reason. And 2 or 3 hours after that, it'll drop down to 50. I've had it drop down to 40-something, 46 or something like that, and I was in the hospital. I couldn't see it, blind. I couldn't see a damn thing.
Huh.
But it took an hour. I knew I was out, didn't have no candy with me. I'm supposed to keep candy with me. And I was out and I was shopping, whatever. And I went into Goodwill and apparently I should have ate that morning. It was about 2 in the afternoon. I was just running around, man. I was having a good time. I'd been to 2 or 3 sales and a garage sale and a thrift store and a Goodwill, and I went and done a whole bunch of stuff. Went to Dillard's and went to a whole bunch of stuff, and then I ended up on the way home stopping at Goodwill. Well, my eyes started hurting. I couldn't see very good. Had a headache over that left eye, and it started getting dim, like you're looking down through a pipe, a little round hole. And pretty soon it went poof, out it went. But I'd already basically pulled in there to say, well, I'm gonna see if it's getting better. I don't want to drive that way because I can't see. I couldn't hardly see, so I just pulled in there and thought, well, because I see good enough, but I knew something was happening, and I pulled in there, and I stayed in about 35, 40 minutes before I went blind. And I said, well, woman said, well, why are you sitting on the vest? I said, ma'am, I can't see a damn thing. Would you call me an ambulance? That's what I told her to do. It took me over there and gave me a shot and raised my blood sugar. I should have told her, you got any candy? I'd do it myself. But anyway. But I'm supposed to keep candy, and I do it pretty well. Like Hard Rock candies, well, I'll keep in there. It's mainly just sugar anyway. Yeah. But you got to watch, especially a diabetic. You're probably not old enough to where your sugar's still going on the high side.
Yeah, my sugar's usually higher.
Yeah. But mine will go real high and then go real low.
I have to go every 3 months, and like 2 or 3 weeks before I have to go get my blood work done, then I'll start checking it.
I go every month except for April, and he said I was in such good shape I don't have to come out the whole month of April. But I went the last day of not April, but March, the last day of March, the last 2 days before March ended up or whatever. So he said, well, you don't have to come back in April, but I want to see you the first week in May. So I said, okay. And I made an appointment for the first week in May. But that was unusual. I thought, well, I'm doing real good. He don't have to see me for 30 days. Because usually I go in once a month, usually around about the middle of the month. I go in and have it.
So do you get your blood work every month?
Every month. The
And
A1C, is that what you're talking about? Yeah. What? I didn't hear you.
Does your insurance pay for it?
Yeah, I guess, because I've got good insurance.
Well, they claim that my insurance will only pay for it 3 months apart.
Oh, I got Medicare, and then I got a government insurance, and I don't know which one pays. Probably the government insurance. I got independent insurance. Go ahead.
Well, the last one that I got taken, Medicare pays all of it.
Oh, okay, well then that's why they say every 3 months. Medicare, you know how they are. I can get glasses, hearing aid, false teeth every year on my regular insurance, but Medicare wants you to get it every 2 years, 3 years apart, something like that. But you know how Medicare is; they will push it off as long as possible. I go get a pair of glasses every year, but I'll tell you what, it's cheaper to me to go to LensCrafter and pay $89 and get 2 pair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got, because if they have then you pay extra $20 per pair for bifocals. Hell, that's cheaper than messing with. And they give you a free examination when you buy the glasses. Well, Medicare gives you a free examination every 2 years. Hell, I go get my glasses every 6 months if I want them. I just go up there and pay the $89 plus.
Well, we called this one place, and I forget the name of it is, but I want to know what I called them and want to know what the exam was. And since I'm diabetic and I have to have it dilated, they wanted $140.
How much?
140.
Wow.
So if I can find a doctor at the Walmart they'll do it for 60. But with this COVID, a lot of them are not even open, and they don't have a doctor all the time because Walmart don't have a doctor. They're independent.
Well, try Lens Crafters or something like that, or whatever the hell they got. I go in there and tell them I want glasses, and they say, what kind? I said, well, I don't care about designer glasses, so I got some of them. Because they want to sell you the $400 pair of frames, or $500 pair of frames, and that ain't counting the glass. And don't get trifocals, because that's just bullshit. You'll trip over your own feet. And I don't get that tinted stuff because hell, like my sugar messes up. It's getting dark enough as it is. I buy the sunglasses that you flip up and flip down. You know what I'm saying? And they're clear.
I don't get the transitions.
No, I don't get that.
I have my glasses tinted.
Well, see, I don't do that either, and I don't get the transition. I've had them, but I didn't like them. It takes a minute before you can see when you step in from inside to outside. Well, maybe 30, 40 seconds or whatever. And I want to see immediately when I step into something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I just have the little sunglasses I flip up, flip down. I don't know where you buy them at Lens Crafters.
Oh, yeah.
But
I've seen them.
Usually, I just got tired of people ripping Medicare off. So what I did, I said, went in there, the glasses are $370 in your parts, 80. They pay 80, you pay the 120. I'm saying, really? These glasses are $600-700? Really? I'm gonna get the same damn thing for Lens Crafters and get two of them for $89 plus $20 for bifocals for each pair.
Yeah, but I have a problem with that. I don't need, nor do I want, two pair of glasses.
Oh, I do. Because I can lose one and one will be on the top of my head and I'm hunting for the damn thing. I keep one in the glove compartment in case I break something, out camping or whatever. Or I got a little strap that goes behind my ears when I go kayaking and white water rapid running. Look at my dog's up there. Oops, there he is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I stay pretty active. I mean, I bicycle. This, that, and the other. I mean, I could bounce off a pair of glasses or a tree limb hit my glass and break the arm or what. So always keep me an extra pair because I'm out of the way.
Look into.
Well, you're home. But me, I might be 3,000 miles away from, a regular place where I go. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But
it's just pain.
This is about the first thing I put on in the morning.
Well, I do because I can't see how to get out of bed.
When I get ready to go to bed, I take my glasses off and I put them right here around my mouse on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when I'll need them when I sit down here to look at the computer.
Yeah.
I can't even see anything on the screen. It's all blurry right now.
Oh, really? I could see you, with my glasses off. But listen, I got a bunch of them right here. Let's see what I got. Okay, where are they at?
But he asked me, he said, what about your eyes? Have you been checking them? I said, well, that's been a big problem with this COVID,
Mm-hmm.
But I did some checking and I told Pam, I said, when you get back from your vacation, we'll call and make an appointment.
Yeah.
Now, she won't have to have her eyes dilated, but I will.
Well, that's because we're diabetics,
Yeah.
But
I don't have a problem with it, but I can't drive.
I want to show you a pair of glasses. I get the dang things open here. I've got a pair of glasses I've had for years, and I went and had the lens redone. Have you ever seen a pair of glasses like this?
Now wait a minute. Wait until it goes. There it goes. Okay, what about them? They're thick.
Well, that's because I'm blind. But now these don't have bifocals in them. These are just the other glasses without bifocals. They're 24 karat gold wires. Is what? Remember the old gold wire glasses? You remember them?
Okay.
Well, I had a pair of them, and I had them redone to fit my eyes because I hadn't worn them in 50, 60 years. And I went and had them redone. And can you see them now?
Yeah.
But anyway, and I said, where did you get them? I said, well, that's my first pair of glasses I ever had. He said, well, I've never seen solid, 24 karat gold glasses. I said, well, now you have. That's when they make glasses to last the rest of your life.
Yeah. Now
that
these, I don't know if you can see them, but the bottom just got a wire. There's no bottom frame. There's a wire.
This goes around.
About?
Yeah, I think. Now then, I got this pair of glasses. I had them built just like them, but they're not gold. They're just black frame glasses. They're built the same way, but they're not. But they got bifocals in them.
Yeah, mine's got bifocal.
But these are built the same way. They're built the same way as my gold glasses, my 24 karat, but they're just black frame glasses. I thought, well, I sort of like them because they're small. And then I had to go get me another pair because my daughter says, Dad, you need bigger glass in front of your face. I said, well, I'm looking straight ahead. I can see them. They think they know the best, so I let them do whatever. So this is just 3 pair of glasses within 5 foot. I've got probably 6 or 8 more pair of them. When I die, they're going to donate them to people who live in Mexico or something. But no, my first glasses were 24 karat gold. That's when they made glasses back in the 30s. They didn't make them little cheap plastic frame or metal frame glasses they do now.
Well, these are a metal frame. I've had these for a long time. Now, I don't know about the next time I go have my eyes checked, but a lot of times I check it, and they look at my glasses and they say, well, we can't give you any better glasses. Okay.
Well, it's the frame they're talking about. See, I buy the good frames, but I tell you what I do buy. They said, well, I said, I want my lenses in glass, not plastic. I want them in safety glass. They said, well, that costs you extra. I said, I don't care and they said, well, why? The plastic lens. Well, I want safety glass because I go bow hunting. I go rifle shooting. I go I'm too old, but I go whitewater rafting in my kayak. And I mean, I do stuff that my doctor said, you do stuff 20-year-olds don't do. I said, I don't care. I ain't too fond of jumping out of planes because it's a perfectly good plane. I ain't jumping out of a perfectly good plane. But I do I go bicycle riding and, try to stay active. And I want something that's, if I get hit in the face, I don't want it to just, shatter. Plastic will just, slap out of your face.
Well, knock on wood, but I've never had any trouble with these lenses.
Well, are they plastic? Well, these are glass, and that's why my other ones are so thick.
Well, the reason why The glass are a lot heavier.
Yeah, they are. They're heavier, but I'm used to wearing heavy glasses. And then
Right.
I got a rubber band that goes around my head. You know, if you play tennis or whatever, or handball. You ever play handball?
No.
You know how to play. You go in a court inside, and you got a glove, and you bounce it up on the wall, and the other guy bounces against the wall. I'm still pretty active for my age.
That's good.
My grandmother, God rest her old soul, she's 100. She died when she was 118, but when she was 117, she put in a 5-acre garden. Hoed it every day.
I'll be darned.
Yep. If you give up what?
117.
Yep. 117, 118. She says, I'm sick. I need to go to the doctor. And the first time she ever went to the doctor, she died. I think
I'll
he
be
killed her.
darned.
But my dad was active. He was building a house when he died in 99, I think he was. He's building a shed, framing up a shed. And I think he overstrained himself and gave himself a heart attack. But anyway, the point about it is, if you stay active, you can keep it up. If you don't, then you give up. You know, like I said, everybody said, well, why are you riding a cart in Walmart's? Well, I said, when I get out of here, I said, it's got a horn on it for number one. And I said, when I get out of here, I save my energy to go places I like to go, like walking in the park or working in the yard, doing other things. I said, really? Inside here, I could, this ain't no fun place to be, grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? Now I go Walmart, I go to Goodwill or thrift stores. They don't have carts, and I walk around in there. But Walmart, I mean, what else do you see in Walmart? Food or you buy coats or something. I mean, it's just not. I like to go to places where I could make this out of that. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder why they throw this away. That's my motto. I mean, what the hell? Why are they throwing this away? I bought a bunch of belt buckles, and I'm making necklaces out of them. They're turquoise belt buckles. And anyway, they're for women. They're real small. But anyway, like I said, I like to piddle and mess around and whatever. But no, if you give up things, Kim, you pretty soon you can't do a damn thing. I learned that a long time ago.
Well, I still take care of my yard, and I don't try to do it all one day.
No,
I'll go out there and work for a while, and then I'll either sit down or come back in the house and watch TV, and then go back out later and do some more.
I have all my yard done by a contractor, does all the places. So I don't have to worry about the yard. And then a woman comes in and mops the floor. I do my own laundry and I do my own dishes. But they mop your floor and vacuum, and I hire a woman to do all that. Because I got other things I want to go do. You know what I'm saying? The reason I don't have a load of clothes or a half a load of clothes about every week and a half. I mean, I wear change clothes every 3 days when I take a shower. Well, I mean, I ain't done nothing but sit in this chair or whatever. Now, if I'm out kayaking or something like that, I change clothes every day. But
right.
I mean, if you're just sitting right there in that chair or sitting around the living room watching TV or sitting over there making jewelry or painting or something, well, hell, I ain't sweating. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So about every 3 days, I take a shower and change clothes. Well, once a week, I might have a half a load of clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, every morning, I go out and get in the hot tub. That's got chlorine and stuff in it.
Oh, then you need a shower.
I take a shower every once in a while.
Well, you still need a shower. That chlorine ain't good for your skin. I tell you the best.
No, I don't have any problem with that.
I tell you what, your best bet to do if you took a bath. Now, I ain't talking about putting this in your hot tub because it'll ruin your damn jets. But go put about a half a cup of baking soda in a bath. Hot bath. and sit there. It's like Epsom sauce, but baking soda clean out them skins and then get up and take a shower. Wash that baking soda off of you, and you won't have body odor. It gets rid of body odor. I mean, you don't have to wear deodorant then. You wouldn't have to wear no deodorant. You don't have to, whatever, because it actually does something to your sweat glands underneath your arms and in private area. That baking soda will kill odor.
Okay.
And it soaks into your skin, and that you don't stink when you sweat. Because basically what these damn roll-on deodorants, they just mask the damn smell.
Well, in that hot tub, there's a pH level, and if it's high, you put Spall Down, which is basically baking soda.
Right. But like I said,
250 gallon of water.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want. Your best bet is just take your bath in the house. It's what, 10, 15,
what
15
I'm saying is, when the pH level's high, you put that Spall Down to bring it down.
Yeah. But you're not putting this baking soda in there to bring the pH down in your bath water. What you're doing is...
Right.
And you know who learned me that? My grandmother. I asked her, Grandma, I've never seen deodorant in your bathroom or anything. They lilac water is what she used. But anyway, I said, and you don't smell it. She said, well, there ain't no sense stinking. She said that. I said, well, what did they use back in the day? We're talking that around the Civil War time. Well, we're talking back there. She said they used baking soda. And I said, she said, well, okay. And I said, well, what if they didn't have no baking soda? She said, well, they used vinegar, old apple vinegar.
Huh.
Vinegar and water.
I can still hear you. I'll be back in a second.
All right.
Keep talking. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, like I said, they didn't have roll-on deodorant back in the day. They didn't have all that other stuff. Come on, I'll let you guys out. The dog's probably gone now. But that's what they used. I mean, they wasn't stupid.
Well, I think that we have a lot of shit that we don't need now.
Oh, yeah. They do.
Remedies. You didn't go to the doctor every time you turned around.
No. Yeah, they ground up post oak roots for swelling, spider webs and sugar for bleeding. They used all that kind of remedies. But that's what happens. I mean, we got too many chemicals in the world right now. It's just like antibiotics. Oh, I got a sniffle. I got to run to the doctor to get an antibiotic. Well, hell. Now I'm trying to use my memory here. There's a difference between a virus and one of them you can kill with an antibiotic, and one you can't. A common cold, it don't do you no good to take an antibiotic. But now if you got the whooping cough or something like that, you can need an antibiotic. But that's what happens is people think they got so damn much antibiotics in the water system and they're getting immune to everything. I got the dog's back in. That dog come back. But get in here now. But that's what happens. People look at the sanitation wipes and all this other stuff, and especially after this COVID. You know, I'll keep a spray bottle. I'll show it to you. Can you see that?
Yep.
It's about a gallon. It's full of alcohol and peroxide. And I spray every damn thing with it since it's COVID. And we finally got Lysol back in the stores. in the Walmart store. So, but old baking powders and stuff works great. Bleach. There we go. Had to plug it back up. But no, we got too many chemicals. Look how many deodorants and makeup and all that other stuff. And sometimes women say, well, why I got an eye infection? Well, yeah. Maybe it was that dirty makeup you used for your thing. Come on. Big bully. That's what him a big bully. He gets in my lap. He's about, I don't know, 10, 11 years old, 12 maybe. And he don't like that other pup getting around me. He's a bully. Crazy guys. You hear them?
Yeah.
They're jealous of one. They're jealous of one another. And a Chihuahua talk. Hear him? He's talking. He's telling that pup, which he's about 3 years old now, not to get close. I'm taking care of Daddy. I don't know what my sugar level is. I test it all the damn time. Hell, they buy me free strips, so what the hell? I don't pay for nothing, basically, but my insurance.
I don't know exactly what my sister's got, but she's got this thing stuck on her arm, and she don't have to do anything, just look on her phone.
Yeah, well, they claim they want to do that, but I don't want to stick that thing to my belly or my arm or anything like that. I don't mind sticking myself. I don't want nothing attached to me. I had to be fed through a tube one time when I had throat cancer, and I didn't like that tube at all. And I don't know why people lick their damn finger. Oh, it's 120. Look at there.
That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not dead yet. Of course, I ain't eaten anything since about 8:30 this morning. Yep. I don't eat like a lot of people. I'll tell you what. Now, years and years ago, I've never tasted beer. Well, me and this kid, his dad was a developer. You remember when they had the old glass slides and anyway, he was a photographer, and he had to develop his own film. And but he kept his development fluid in beer bottles.
Uh-oh.
And I took 2 or 3 swallows of that shit and it stripped out all my throat. That's probably why I ended up with throat cancer. And that other kid, he just barely touched it on the end of his tongue, and he didn't drink any. Well, I ended up in the hospital, and I never. It has to be real spicy food, or I can't taste it. I mean, my taste buds are just about dead, you know. And the only thing I really can taste is sugar. That's why I said, I like everything. Like what about made me a diabetic. And but it's bitter, sweet, hot. I could go down and hit them jalapeno peppers or Alabama peppers or whatever they call them. Don't bother me a bit. Don't even know they're tasty. You know, that's what I learned now a long time ago. I don't put a bunch of hot sauce and stuff on stuff because when I'm cooking for other people, because maybe they can't eat it. It don't bother me. But it stripped out my throat and killed all the taste buds.
Wow.
But there's a lot of things I can taste.
Well, how much
pickles,
of that did you drink?
2 swallows. That killed me.
Oh, my
You know
God.
what I thought? I said, if beer tastes like this shit, I don't want no more of it. and to this day, I won't drink a beer. No, I don't like the
But it
smell of
wasn't beer.
hops. No, it wasn't beer, but I still won't drink beer. I mean, it does something to my psyche. I said, hell, I want to, and I can smell hops. Of course, that's what they make beer out of, and I won't drink it. I won't even drink root beer. Yeah. But now if it says the word beer in it, I don't want it. Yeah. But like I said, that about killed me.
Well, I quit drinking any kind of pop. Wait,
I,
the only
I,
thing I drink is coffee or water. You know, if I go out to eat, I'll just have water.
I haven't drunk water in years, and probably off and on since 1963. I haven't
Well,
really drunk
the
maybe
thing
a
that
gallon.
the thing that gets me when you go out to eat, Pam will always get some kind of drink, Sierra Mist or something like that. Well, hell, they
They
charge
charge,
you $2.
I'll charge you $3 to $5 for the drink.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn if it's lemon water. It's $3 to $5.
but now water's free.
Depends on what restaurants you go to.
Well, I never pay for water.
Usually they got a service charge of $25. If you go to a real fancy restaurant, they got a service charge of $25. That's just coming in,
$25 for what?
come in, sit at their table. In a real high dollar restaurant.
I won't go there.
It's
I won't go
$25. It's $25 per person and what you order. But they got some $1,500 glasses of wine. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch what you
Hello,
order.
Marty. Hi, Marty.
Come on up. Come on in. No, I very seldom go to places like that they got a cover charge.
Yeah, I don't.
But most restaurants, high dollar restaurants, they have cover charges. It's like a bar or nightclub, they got a cover charge. Of course, they got a band playing, and a guy if you go to an Italian restaurant, they got a guy walking around with singing and playing the violin and all that bullshit. You know, for the ambiance, it's what you're paying for. Mainly for bullshit. If you want good food, cook it at home. That's my motto. I can cook better than most restaurants.
Well, this is
I've
true.
learned I can make some good stuff. I'll tell you the secret about making cobblers. You like a cobbler, a good cobbler?
Sure.
You know what a cobbler is, don't you? It's like a pie, but it's cobbler.
Yeah.
Okay. This is how I make a blackberry cobbler. A blackberry, go get you a little tray of fresh blackberries. All right. And then when you make up your stuff, it's a third of flour. Use self-rising flour, a third a cup of sugar, third a cup of flour, and make it up like pancake batter with a little milk. Got it? So it's runny like pancake batter. But that's not the trick. The trick of it is when you go get your 2 packages of frozen blackberries, a fresh one, 2 frozens, and you warm them up on the stove a little bit. I always put maybe a half a teaspoon of sugar in it. But that ain't the secret. Then you go over to the jelly department and get you a jar of blackberry jelly or jam. Usually I use jelly, but if you ain't got jelly, you put a tablespoon of that in there, and that's the base of it. You put your you pour your batter and your stuff in there, and it rises through that. But what makes it taste better is if you're making apple, peach, apricot, go get the jelly that matches it, and it brings out all the flavor, like of a apricot cobbler, even apple cinnamon cobbler. We go get some apple jelly. You know, and hell, I've even made orange cobbler. You get that orange marmalade. Yeah, and I mean, you can, as long as you make, because it's concentrated. That jelly is concentrated, and it gives it a real good, strong flavor. Yeah, I mean, there's secrets to doing it in every damn cooking. Yeah, I told a person, if you can cook an egg, there ain't nothing you can't cook. Now, how many different ways can you cook an egg? About 100. If you can poach an egg, you can boil an egg. I'll tell you the secret about boiling an egg. Put your eggs in a pan, put cold water in there. And when it comes to a boil, turn your fire off, put a lid on it, and let it sit there till the water is cool enough. You can put your hands in there and get your eggs, and they're perfectly boiled. They ain't got that green film around the yolk and all that crap. Yep.
Oh, I
As
got
soon as
one
it comes
better
to
than that.
what's that?
Now you're talking doing a boiled egg.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is put it in an Instapot. You put
Well, I've never. I
water in
had
the
one, but
water,
I don't know how to use it.
the electric pressure cooker. You got a
Well, I
rack.
got.
Okay, now I've heard people talk about boiling it and putting a lid on it and all that. I
Yeah.
can cook as many boiled eggs as you want in 7 minutes, and they're done.
Yeah,
And
but
they
a
keep.
boiled egg and a boiling pot only takes 3 minutes. It only takes 3 minutes to boil water.
Well, I understand, but then you're going to
Okay.
put a lid. Then you're going to put a lid on it and let it set. Right?
Yeah, for a few minutes. Yes.
Okay. You put
I've
just a
got
little
it.
bit of water in the pan.
Uh,
In your pot, but the eggs are not in the water.
uh-huh.
And
Oh,
you
okay. You're
bring
steaming
it
the
to
egg.
pressure
Basically, yeah.
and you set it for 7 minutes. And whenever it is done, you take them out and put them in cold water and they'll peel right off. It's amazing.
Well, see, I got an Instapot, and then I got a whole bunch of old-fashioned pressure cookers. But I've never used that Instapot. Ever have used it. I really don't know how it works. I mean, I read the.
I can take frozen chicken and put it in there, and in 50 minutes, and put me a sweet potato in there with it, and it's done in 50 minutes. And I don't have to watch it.
Wow. Now I air fry. I've got a bunch. I got I got 3 convection ovens, 2 in this house, and then I got I got 4. Got one in the bus, one in the endless, and then I've got 2 of them little small air fryers. You set things down in there. But I use the hell out of them now. I put frozen stuff in that all the time.
Well, you see, the air fryer would be fine, but I don't have no place to put it. I'm telling you, this house is packed.
I hate to bicker with you. My house is. I've been a hoarder for years. This house is crammed to the top, and I don't get rid of any damn thing. I mean, if it breaks or something, I throw so much away. But old appliances, like the Sunbeam mixers and stuff, they're made to last. I mean, it's like in gold rim glasses. Well, okay, my eyes changed, and I needed new lenses, but the frames never did wear out. You know what I'm saying? How the hell gold gonna wear out? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I said, I broke a few modern day glasses all the time. But like I said, they made things. Let's say 50 years ago, they made things to last for 50, 60 years. But nowadays it's all coming from Japan. Everything comes from Japan nowadays. That's why I ain't worried about having a war with Japan. I'm going to tell you why. Would you cut the head off of a golden goose?
Right.
If we got in a war with China, were we still going to order everything from China? No. That's why I ain't worried about China. That's like I said. They can't feed their country as it is. They got they make stuff and we buy it, and we sell them our wheat and grain and all that other crap. And we got sanctions on it one time, and they had to buy grain from Russia, and they couldn't buy enough to feed their people, and almost had a starvation over there. I mean, we grow a bunch of food. This is the Midwest, the corn belt or the wheat belt or whatever you want to call it, we put out the food now. We used to be independent about making everything and this, that, and the other. I mean, everything, shoes, belts, clothes, everything. Well, it was cheaper to let the other country make it, and we're trading food for basically their products is basically what we're doing. I mean, we could we went to that ethanol, and we used a lot of that wheat and corn for making ethanol, and we didn't sell it on the open market. It was one of them prohibition things. But basically, that country starved because we didn't sell them no wheat. And that's why they gonna cut the head off with golden goose. Now we might get into it with Russia or North Korea. If we got into it with North Korea and started whining and crying to China, China would go over and slap him in the head. They're right next door.
Biden says he's going to pull us out of Afghanistan.
Well, we shouldn't be over there in the first damn place. That country's been at arms with itself and everything else since the days of Alexander the Great. Yeah. That was 333 BC. You see what I'm saying? They can't get along with each other since 333 BC. How do you think they're going to get along now? All that Afghanistan, Iraq, our old Persia, Babylon, they don't get along with nobody. That's the whole thing about it. Yes, we need to be out of that country, in my opinion. But we don't need to be the world's police either. You know what I'm saying? But we can't.
There's a lot of stuff that goes on. I don't understand it all.
Well, we're worried about terrorists. Well, okay, there's certain things. We do so much under the cover that nobody knows about. We assassinate leaders that we don't like. I mean, we do all kinds of strange stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, but we've only got 2,500 troops over there in Afghanistan or something like that. 3,000. We ain't got that much.
Whatever you say, I don't know.
I don't know exactly either, but it's been going on for 15 years. And for God's sakes, let them come home and forget it. And then if the Taliban gets on it, to me, they could go over there and start wiping them out again. But basically, if a government don't want, let's put it, if people don't want to regulate their own government, now why in the hell are we trying to regulate it? For the oil? For what? For something? You know what I'm saying? Nobody does nothing for nothing. Santa Claus is dead and been dead for a long time. He got hit by B-59. The point about it is, we're doing stuff probably for the oil leases, the oil rights, and making them pay for what we do over there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the point about it is, we don't need to govern the world. The world can govern itself. Supply and demand is still there. Communism don't work. The first thing a little kid learns is mine, mine, mine. You give a little kid a doll and then try to take it back and he'll say mine. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll tell you to hurry, mine. So therefore communism don't work. Socialism don't work. Supply and demand works. Like we're capitalists. And it works.
One thing about it is right now, and they're trying to do it, we got to get rid of this virus.
I think it's not as. I'm going to tell you something about this virus. It came, if it wasn't man-made, which I'm still questioning that because there's too many antidotes for it. But anyway, if it wasn't man-made, then it came from the ice caps melting. There's all kinds of diseases and fungus and trapped oxygen that's been there for millions of years. The dinosaurs did not die because of a meteorite hit. They were on their way out by infection, disease, mosquitoes. They couldn't even their eyes. They couldn't even see a damn mosquito. You know, so they got bombarded with all this other stuff, and that's what killed them. And that pushed them over the edge was probably a climate change. If it don't push us over the edge, you see what I'm saying? We got trash floating around that's big as Texas out there in the Pacific Ocean. Did you know that? Just floating around, big as the state of Texas. Yeah. I mean, that's how much trash we have dumped in the oceans. And then we worry about, oh, our fish level's going down and this, that, and other. Well, they still take barges out there every damn day and sink it in the bottom of the ocean. Well, what do you think that garbage does on the bottom of the ocean? Kills the reefs, kills the fish, kills every damn thing. How many pills is thrown in the trash? How many things that ain't rotten stuff and chemicals and the plastic bottles of soap, and of course there's still residue of soap, bleach, and all kinds of poisons. What do you do with that plastic bottle that you bought that weed killer in? We throw it in the trash when it's empty, don't you?
Yep.
Well, guess where it's going? There's still enough in there. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 tablespoons in the bottom of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
It
sir.
ain't much, just one. What if 100 million people did that? Well, that's 3,000 or 4,000 gallons of that shit right there. And you're dumping it in the ocean. Or you're burying it in your landfills. No, my groundwater is bad. Well, there you go. In the next 100 years, we'll be lucky to be existing on this planet. No wonder that damn rich guy wants to go to Mars. Get the hell he wants to terraform Mars and move up there. Because we've done run this planet. And people don't care. That's the point. Somebody got on to me one time for, I called it climate. Global warming, and they said, "Oh, that's climate change." No, it's man-made. Period. And we've the one we've if you go back and look at every animal we've lost in the last 10 years, that's went extinct. Yeah. And do you know we killed off 2 or 3 strands of honeybees, and 90% of our pollination comes from honeybees. 90%. So we ain't gonna have no wheat, no corn, no nothing. You see what I'm saying? Just keep it up. That's what I said. I mean, and people don't care. That's you preach that. Oh, I'm tired of hearing it. Well, then you don't. It's like, well, when you kill off all the elephants, your kids just have to look at it in a book. You know what I'm saying? That was an elephant that used to walk on this planet. It'd be like mankind. Well, you see that used to be. We used to have neighbors. Now we're only down to 6,000 people worldwide. And the closest person to me is 400 miles away. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just take one good disease like Corona could have wiped us all out. You see what I'm saying?
Well, Trump tried it. He got it started good.
Yeah, Trump did do that much, but there was already, he never invoked the military act of, like they did during World War II. Now, Biden did, but he didn't. The point about it is they was already hunting for a cure if they didn't have one before it got loose on the public anyway. I'm still thinking that I've not had either shot. Have you had any of the shots?
Yeah, both of them.
I ain't had neither one of them. And I'm just about as active as they come. But I wear a mask out in public.
I do too.
And I don't get that close to people. Because really, my theory about it, I'm not going to buddy up with anybody. They're always wanting something off of me. But the point about it is, I believe the next disease is going to be worse than this one. We need to slim down our population either by a war disease or something, or poverty or famine, because that's what's going to happen. This
Well, we
planet,
put down 560,000 people from this
That's a-
virus.
that's a drop in the bucket. Go look and see how many people died during the Civil War.
Well,
Go
I
look at-
understand. I understand. But the thing of it is, if we lose one, that's too many.
Through stupidity, yes, I agree with you. But we really need to watch our population. What population we got now, we need to make them more healthy, more productive, so on and so forth. You got people right now that don't want to go back to work because they're giving them a damn check. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cheaper for the government to give them the money than it is to take care of the damn health care. You know what? It's cheaper for a business to take money off the government than put them back to work. It ain't just the people; it's the companies too. Because once they get them back to work, they got to provide health care. They got to provide this, got to provide that, got to provide this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the government's paying because they lost money. You know. And most people that, like I said, I enjoyed working. I worked till I was 72 because then I wished I had just kept working. I planned on dying at my desk, but that's beside the point. Not everybody decides like, okay, there's some things I can do now. I've tried volunteering at a hospital. I volunteered at a food bank. And I'm thinking, well, no, I think it's my time since I'm getting so old. The last 5 or 6, 10 years of my life, I want to do stuff for myself. But you got people 45, 50 years old. Oh, I'm tired of working. And guess what? Then their health goes down because your body is made to be active. It's made to work. You should earn your living by the sweat of your brow. Read the book. Okay, that right there tells you that your body is made. Now, I'm not saying you ain't no damn mule or a damn donkey to be overworked. I'm just saying that your body is made to get up and move. You know what I'm saying? And when you give that up, Ken, your health starts going downhill. You know, and your body's lying to you. So, I'm tired. My muscles hurt. I'm going to take it easy for today. Well, no, then you need to get out there and work that soreness out. That's true. When I was raised on the farm,
You're telling the truth. You know, I should probably do more, but I quit about 6.5 years ago. And I simply outworked my body. I mean, you know, I had carried drywall upstairs and
you overdid it, but
shingles and packed them around the side of the house.
But you can't do that anymore. Now, what
No,
else
I
can you
can't.
do?
I couldn't do it then, but I did it because that's all I had. I didn't have any choice.
Well, but there's still a lot of things you can do physically now.
Oh yeah, now I can. Yeah, but
you might have had
like I said, I've been taking care of my yard, but I've been doing things the last couple of days that I won't have to do the rest of the summer because, you know, I got this hello maniac Grammy. I got this grass that comes up and then it has flumes on it in the fall. I had to cut that down. I had to trim back some bushes and stuff. I won't have to do that anymore.
Well, Kim, what I'm getting at is, okay, you could not anymore at your age carry these shingles up on top of a roof because your age and your body would not allow you to do that anymore.
Right.
What they should have done is came in and retrained you for something less physical. You see what I'm saying?
They did. They put me in a rocking chair. But anyhow, when I quit working, I had worked 40 years. So I had enough credit. I got my disability right away.
Well, I understand that because the government would rather do that than they would spend the money to retrain you. But what I'm trying to get at, the government's just as lazy as mankind is. What I'm saying, they would have furthered the world or the United States if they would have retrained you to do something else rather than take the easy way out. So I'll just give them a check, you can go home and die.
But I'm 64 now.
Yeah, but when you started your disability, what was you, 50, 55?
Probably.
Okay, but what I'm saying, if they
take 64 and subtract 6 from that, that's 58. I was 58 years old.
If they would have trained you to be, let's say, a freeway attendant, where you sat there on a bench and took the change and gave them the right change.
Yeah, we don't have nothing like that around here.
Well, I'm just saying there's other things beside that.
And they don't have Walmart greeters anymore, so couldn't do that.
I wanted to do that myself. But the point about it is the government does all this, just give him the easy way out, which is not really the easy way out, because since you got disability, you do less and less and less, and your health goes down, down, down. Well, you realize I got to still do something, but so many people don't do nothing. They last anywhere from 5 to 8 years and they're dead because their body was used to doing a whole bunch, which was overdoing it, and then they do nothing. Maybe they turn the remote on, and see what's on television. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They kill themselves. And it's cheap that way. The government's, well, I'll give them 4 or 5 years or 6 years of checks, and which ain't as near as much as you was making out there in the free world. What's the average Social Security check? $1,200, $1,300, something like that. That's the average. Okay, or some of them get 5, but they average about $1,200, $1,300 a month. Well, they can give you that. How much is that for 5 years? Not very damn much, is it? You could almost make that in 1 year. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you was making 80, 90,000 a year, and now you go down to 12,000 a year, 15,000 a year.
I was only making about 30-some thousand a year.
Well, but still, what I'm getting at, the government sees these people and says, well, hell, they won't be alive long, because the body, unless you make that body do it, ain't going to do it.
I understand. I agree.
And that hurts you. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a damn about the money. I'm talking about physically hurts you. That's why I don't use a dishwasher. I can stand there for 10, 15, 20 minutes, wash my dishes. I'll get out and walk around, do this, do that. I do what I want to do. Now, do I want to mow a damn yard? Hell no. I don't want to get on that ride more, and I don't want to use that damn weed eater. I'd rather go camping and go kayaking. You see what I'm saying? I just changed mine to fun. You know what I'm saying? Or go bicycling. You know what I'm saying? But if you do nothing, and so many people, God forbid, but they just sit there and wait on death. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on God. That we used to have a TV show named Waiting on God. That's all they're doing. And just like I told my kids, I said, your mother set this house, and she'd hang on to this I said, I wanted to get rid of this house 100 years ago. And my kids are going to need this. No, that generation, if they won't, I've got a daughter who's real bad. She's waiting for me to die so she can sit on her ass. And hell, she's almost 67, 68 years old. I told her, I said, why are you waiting on me? I said, make your own way. And I got one that makes 3 figures a year because she ain't waiting on nobody. But the point about it is, that's what hurts people. You got to get out and make stuff and do stuff for yourself. And so many people won't. I mean, and Social Security, I'll be honest with you, was never made and never designed for a pension for you to live off of. Never was. No. They think it, old age pension or this, that, and that. No, it was not made to be a pension. It was made for an emergency if you had nothing else going. You see what I'm saying? But be honest with you, if you work 40, 50 years, you should have a house paid for, cars paid for, everything paid for to
Yep.
last you 10, 15, 20 years to your death.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why there's a woman I know that she sells her jewelry. This, that, and the poor woman. She gets about $1,200 a month, something like that. And she has to have a YouTube channel. Well, I don't give a damn if I sell anything or not. I don't need it. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like I told this one, I intended to be independent, not dependent on somebody else now, or the government for my living. That was my responsibility. I was raised, what time I didn't want raised on the street, I was raised by an aunt and a grandmother. And like I said, they was independent to the day they died. What they sold, their fruits, their vegetables, their livestock, that's how they made their living. They didn't worry about a government check, because I don't think they had them back in them days. But the point about it is, it trained me and learned me, and I learned from it that I had to make my own damn way. From now to the time I was born to the time I died. And that's what hurts people. I blame on the damn government. Because they're not helping people, they're hurting people. There's some people that don't get $500, $600 a month. How the hell are you going to eat on $500 or $600 a month and live in something? They're living with a relative or a nursing home, or they have to live in a damn van by the damn river. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, don't tell me the government ain't got the damn money, because they give all these damn people, even their kids, these stimulus checks. And you don't tell me they can't raise Social Security so they won't have to eat cat food? The lowest check on Social Security should be $2,400 a month. You see what I'm saying? You can rent an apartment, feed yourself, and have a car, and maybe take a trip once or twice a year. Small one, but you know what I'm saying. But that should be the cheapest check.
$2,400.
Yeah, but what would you make? Do you know that's minimum wage? You didn't think about that, did you? It's minimum wage. At
Yeah.
$7.25 an hour. That's minimum wage makes more money, I believe, than $2,400 a month.
Minimum wage now is $11.
Okay, 11 times 40 times 4 times 4. How much is that? I got a calculator. Where the hell is my damn other phone?
It doesn't matter, but I know what you're saying.
And it's still more than $2,400 a month.
Well, the main thing that I've got going for me, Pam's got real good insurance. And of course, I got Medicare. We both got Medicare now.
Well,
when you're on disability, once you start disability 2 years later, they put you on Medicare. It don't matter how old you are. And then you got to start paying for that. But it comes out of your check. You don't have to make the payment, but it comes out of your check. Now, Pam, she's on a pension. So she has to pay for her Medicare out of her checking account.
Yeah.
Because she don't get Social Security. She never will, because she's got a pension. But she's got Medicare. You understand?
Right.
I'm probably telling you more than what people need to hear, but
Well, I wouldn't tell everybody, but what I'm trying
Well,
to
I
get
mean,
at,
we're in a live stream, and people
well,
are
all I'm
irritated,
saying,
but
the government needs to
it's
come.
not no big family secret,
No,
That's
but
the way it works.
the government needs to step up and get some of these people off the street and get them out of poverty where they can do something. You see what I'm saying? Let's say you now they could drink herself to death or smoke herself to death or whatever, but the average person living on the damn street is not getting enough damn money to get off the damn street without going to work. And some of them are in the 60s. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Between 60 and 65 to 70 years old. There's one guy I watch, he's 62 or 3 years old. He's old enough, he's on Social Security and not disability, so he's 62. He's getting $550 a month, and he has to live in a damn van that's probably 25, 30 years old. And he can't do no better. He's only getting $550 a month. Well, that barely buys his clothes and a little bit of medicine that he has to take, so on and so forth. Now, the government, now he's done real good through these stimulus checks. So he's, he had worked on his van. I think he bought a little bit newer van and whatever, traded it. But the point about it is, come on now, government, if you can do this, you can help the average Joe. But they don't want to. They want them to die out there on the street, freeze to death in the winter. They want you to have the pharmacies and doctors want you to have 5 medicines a time you're 50 years old you're taking, whether you need the damn things or not. I mean, it's just like obesity. Don't eat. That's the problem with obesity. Quit bending that damn elbow.
Yeah.
It's
That's
all.
me. That's
It's
me.
up to you. It's not up to the government, your wife, or your kid telling you blah 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 blah. You got to be your own motivator. That's all. That's what I'm saying. And another thing. There's no reason to be poor in America. Yeah, I had a channel once told at the time and told how to be a millionaire in 10 years, and nobody wanted to give a shit. You see what I'm saying? That's laziness. Now, if I wasn't so old, I had a fence business, I had a remodeling business, I had a painting business, I had all kinds of businesses, and plus I worked for the government. I had a steady income, but you can do it, and you can do it things you want to do. Just like I said, I told my daughter, and she burned up to her car, she ain't got time to change her own oil. She don't even have time to take that car down to Jiffy Lube and have it serviced. She has to have her secretary take it down there and bring it back. You see what I'm saying? Because she's that damn busy. And there's people that will pay you $100 to go service their damn car. Here's $100, go service my car. Well, the car probably, you can get a damn oil change and shit for $16, 16, $20. You know what I'm saying? But they're busy. They're making 3 figures a year. She ain't got time to sit in a damn Walmart store or a damn Jiffy Lube and let somebody fix her damn car. I mean, hell, that's money out the window. You know what I'm saying? She told me she drove a little Honda to fell over dead because the damn oil looked like mud. She said, hell, it was cheaper to just buy another damn car. I said, Deborah, next time you need a damn car, I said, I'll talk to you about once a week. Just say, I need my car fixed. I'll drive up there and get it and take it to the damn oil change.